Hey everyone, welcome to the Drop Zone. I am still here in Florida, and I'll tell you the whole crazy story. But anyways, thank you for coming today. We are doing the Mighty Thor #1. They like to say this is the #1 Thor that was actually 1966. Of course, 1962 was his first appearance, and 1963 was his first appearance in Avengers. So who cares? Anyways, we've got Mo Nose here, and how are you doing today?
What up, brother? I am super excited to be here today for the Pink Panther drop. It's going to be a very exciting day. Thank God it's not another shitty comic that nobody cares about, but it's the Pink Panther, so I'm very, very excited today.
Yes, except it's not Pink Panther, right?
Oh, then show's over. See you later.
Yeah, I know, right? But I am excited. So that's 3 days from now. What else is coming up? We've got a few things here. We had Tarzan, we had the Avengers, now we have Thor. So yeah, very exciting. We do have minty fresh numbers today if you guys care to see them. I know we got a little early start just so we can kind of chill out, hang out, and talk about everything but Vivi or part of Vivi. I do have the poll up, so let us know if you're going for this. I am not going for this drop. Mo, how about you?
Nope. Wouldn't fuck this drop with your dick.
It's very nice of you. I appreciate
Yes.
when do that. It's very considerate of you. And I would, not do this, I would do the same or not do the same or whatever. But yeah, so there's your minty fresh numbers. I can barely see because everything's slow, but of course we got 176 is going to be the first mint, 7,500 is going to be the last. I've got 1962 is his first appearance. You're going to make it large for me. It still won't be able to see it. 1962 is his first appearance. 1963 is Avengers. And then 1966 is actually Thor's, self-titled first comic. And then, of course, we have this one today, which is 1998. We've got a bunch of movies on there, and 7,500 is the last mint. So if you care, those would be the mints I'd be looking for. I'd try to get them at floor. I would not pay too much for anything. Maybe a little extra for 616 and 176, but be careful. Just get them at floor and you'll be happy. Not financial advice, but I don't think this is going to do well.
That's right.
But let us know in the chat if you disagree with me. I didn't have everything up. Big A, good to see you. Rewind 2001. Good to see you too. Thanks everyone for coming here. Remember to hit that like button. And Haas is here too. Who is excited? I'm just looking over here at my tablet. I'm actually very excited about the Pink Panther. But here's what I'm afraid of, Mo. And maybe yeah, this is awesome. But it's the problem that it's like it's you and me and these older people that care, and then the younger folks, and maybe you're watching here, don't give a crap. And that's my fear. Like for me, this is great. I remember Sunday mornings watching this with my dad in the early 80s. Okay, so the Sunday night, we'd watch it at Sunday night, like 6 o'clock. We'd watch the cartoon. Of course, there were the movies and all of that. So I'm excited about this. I think having this song is good. It's animated. And I just noticed, I didn't realize this, it's 30 gems. So I'm going for it. I just don't know if anyone else is going to care. And this is just for us old folks. I don't know. What do you think? We got Backdoor in the house, and we got TK. Thank you guys for dropping by. Oh yeah, and of course we got the Lambo. That was the other one I was missing. I just full...
Another one to go into retail. I can't wait.
Right, and shame me once, shame on me. I don't know. I just feel like that could be a nothing burger. I'm more excited about Pink Panther. And you're getting fried. Let's talk about.
Yeah, damn right I am. Got a new fried pen yesterday. Whew.
So, and I appreciate anyone who wants us to give us a subject here. Rewind 2001 is saying, let's talk about the pencil. Tinkerbell move.
Yeah, what'd you have for breakfast? Chat, tell us what you had for breakfast. Let's just start this chat up. Nobody cares about BB.
Well, but I think this is a good question. The cash grab, once again, they don't, care about us. A second snapshot. So I know they came out and, because I'm on I wouldn't call it a trip, and we'll talk about it in a few minutes. But I remember there was a tweet that came out, but I haven't seen everything about the pencil. I know they were telling everyone to grab it. So I
got a notification yesterday, 6 p.m. Pacific. I was told to grab the Tinkerbell drop on my app, or else I wouldn't have an opportunity to get the pencil. Now today, is there a different announcement? Is it a second snapshot? Did I miss something while I was sleeping?
Yeah. And that's what it's saying. And I didn't remember seeing that, and I could be wrong. Rewind. Is it the fact that they're just reminding us to get it?
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what I thought it was.
yeah, that's what I thought, because normally they don't drop it until Friday, right? Um,
Yeah.
so I think that's what it is. We shouldn't care about Vivi. I agree. I'm slowly moving my assets to other projects. Yeah, I mean, I think Vivi still
What
has.
kind of other projects? Rewind? Maybe projects like photo finish?
Yeah, photo
Maybe
finish.
where you can
Maybe
have a barn full of horses like me?
yeah, join the syndicate, and we can do that. Yeah, and I understand moving your assets around. I do think this is the time. Be careful if you need money, you're gonna be selling stuff at, for less money, but the liquidity is not there in the market. And if you have things that you can take profit on that you just don't care, you've got doubles, it might be time to start trying to move those onto the market and get them out of your wallets and backpacks and stuff like that. Bruin 88,
Right.
good old boys are back in town. So um
Boys are back in town.
so 7:25. We've got 5 minutes until you can join the wait list, which I don't think anyone is. I'm going to go pull up this poll here, and it looks like 69% say no and 31% are yes, which is about right on a crummy drop. This isn't as bad as I think the Tarzan, but yeah, this is not gonna. I don't think this is gonna do well. But all right, let me tell you what happened to me. I know in the title here I put my Frontier rant. So I'm going to tell you what freaking happened and why I'm kind of pissed. Basically, the other day I was supposed to leave 2 days ago, and we were going on Frontier out of Orlando so I can dox myself. And basically, they said, "Hey, anyone want to give up your seats? We'll give you $1,000 voucher per ticket." Of course, it's my wife and I, and I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it. And then they said, we'll give you a hotel room and we'll give you a ticket out, but it's not leaving until Thursday. So we wait and we ask to make sure that we're getting the hotel room for two nights and everything. And the guy's like, I'm checking on it. And we're waiting, and it looks like we're going to get the vouchers. They're like, just wait here. Maybe it's going to happen. Maybe it won't, and you'll just leave. If we do need you to give receipts, we'll give you the vouchers and all that. So the plane, they shut the door. They're like, all right, you're getting your $1,000 vouchers. And then the first screw was that they were only going to pay for one hotel night, and we had to cover the other. So we're already like, F you, this is crazy. But we're not going to get anything done at the airport. So we're like, okay, whatever. They give us the hotel, and they're like, well, there'll be a shuttle to take you. Well, there's our second FU. The shuttle wasn't running anymore, so we're responsible for driving to the hotel, which is like $25 on an Uber. I guess they don't have it at the airport anymore. So I'm just like, let's just rent a car. We'll stay at the hotel one night, and then we'll go to the house here, which is a little north, and everything will be fine, whatever. So we get to the hotel that night, and I started making sure we got the voucher and started looking at it. And this is what screwed me up. And I want everyone to tell me in the chat if you're listening. If somebody tells you they're giving you $1,000 voucher, and Frontier, if you're listening, take a look. What do you think they mean?
Yeah, because we know Frontier has nothing better to do than watch VV drop streams.
Yeah, they wouldn't be right. They're not going to, but they will be, and I'll tell you why. What do you think that means? Because for me, I thought that meant that I had $1,000 each to use towards flights on Frontier for a certain period. They actually told us 90 days, but when I looked at it, it said we had a year. We had 90 days to buy the tickets, but we could book them out as far as their schedule went. Well, no, that was not how it was. It was $1,000 for one use. Now, if any of you have flown Frontier, it is almost impossible to spend that kind of money on a budget airline. So, yeah. So, like, I'm freaking pissed. And, they're basically just screwed us. And so, yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you would think that an airline would be giving you, $1,000 to use for whatever you want, and not just one use. I was blown away. They never told us this, no small print. So let me know in the chat what you think. But I am escalating this. So far, I've already written a complaint to Department of Transportation, and I'm already having a lawyer write a demand letter to the registered agent in Denver in case they don't want to take care of me. I may screw them over and do small claims court, because that makes it really difficult for corporations, because they hate going to small claims court because it's really hard to defend themselves. Anyways, there's my little rant. So sorry if I bored you, but Mo, go ahead and tell me your thoughts because you know a little bit about this.
I mean, I guess. Well, I was gonna catch up on chat. Rewind, Cryptoids, HRO, photo finish need to look at, even though I'm a little late. Thought about moving his assets around. You are definitely not too late for photo finish, my friend. As a matter of fact, you probably in a better position than I am or anybody else that was earlier. But hit me up if you want more info. What else did we miss? Oh, Broom wants a Pink Panther. Yeah, but listen, the Pink Panther's great, but just go buy it on the aftermarket for half the price. I don't know. They're cool. The pink chrome is actually dope, but
it's a nice cartoon, and I just
don't think people care.
I mean, that secret rear looks really nice. So people are going to be going that. Only whatever 510 are going to be available. And let's see. Oof, yeah, I did not realize that 3,510 on the regular. So yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to sell out. I think I'll probably go for it just to try to get the secret rare. But honestly, the animated one is the one I want. So yeah, I think you're right. You'll probably be able to get that. Not financial advice, but you'll probably be able to get that on the market for about half price, maybe even a little less.
It's true. Good morning to Captain Obvious. Good to see you.
Yep.
Big A said, "What's a $1,000 voucher?" That was a one-ticket voucher up to a value of $1,000. See,
exactly.
They fucked you with the words, Be.
Yeah, they didn't.
Mustapusa says, "Not going for this drop. It'll be for the McFarlane Superman." Yeah, we may or may not still be live for that. I don't know what B's plans are. It's opening day for me in the NFL. Girlfriend's also coming over later. I hope she knows it's opening day in the NFL. And yeah, that's about it. Rewind says it's messed up. Hope you get a quick resolution.
Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, it's getting taken care of. I'm going to get the Florida Attorney General involved in the Missouri just to make sure they're going to actually listen to me. I mean, I've done this before. I've messed with big companies before, and I know how to get them moving. But we'll see. I just want the law changed. Just let us know. Just let us know the small print, because if they had told me it was only good for one use, I would have been like, no way. So it's that easy. They meant to trick me. They meant to trick anyone who took the deal, and they did. Anyways,
yeah, that might be their leg to stand on, unfortunately. Be like, well, that's why 5 print's to 5 print, and live and you learn. See you on the next time. I said go Lions. More like go football, man. I don't really think it matters who the hell you're a fan of, but I mean, first of all, I am actually a fan of the Lions. Love Dan Campbell. Love everything he's got that team doing. Never a big Jared Goff fan, but I love the running back they got, Jahmyr Gibbs. I think their offense is explosive. Obviously, you got the Chiefs. Chiefs are a great team, and should be a good game. So yeah, if you're a fan of football, let's just be excited. But yeah, my Jets don't play till Monday night. And speaking of which, we get the Manning cast back this year. I don't know if anybody ever watches the Manning cast, where they don't really care about the game. It's kind of how we don't care about. It's such funny. Right. They don't care about the game the same way that we don't care about the BB drops half the time. Right. We just sit here and rant, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, there's a drop. They'll kind of like randomly talk about the game, mainly the offense, like their quarterbacks. But oh yeah, man, Manning Night Football, Monday Night Football is all about.
That's what, and it's here. We're finally here. I can't believe it.
We are back, baby.
We are.
No more soccer, no more baseball. I love hockey, but
of course, in St. Louis, we just don't have anyone anymore, so we're screwed. We can, we got the Chiefs, so sometimes we're for that, and we have our XFL, the Battlehawks, which nobody cares about. I mean, they're actually fun games, but just nobody cares about.
XFL games are fun, man. The
O2, sure.
All those new divisional spring football leagues are pretty cool. It's guys that are hungry, man. Guys that are motivated, right? I don't really normally watch college football, but over the weekend, I had a chance to watch Colorado because I'm a huge Deion Sanders fan. Right. Prime time. And I was like, I know he was coaching Jackson State, which is like, they call them the HBCU. It's like a black college, like one of those. And he like moved from Jackson State to Colorado. And I was like, that's kind of weird. Because he was talking about how he wanted to just coach young men who were hungry and this and that. Anyway, it turns out his 2 kids actually go to Colorado. And they one of them transferred there, I guess, or maybe they both transferred there. But dude, he's like coaching his kids at Colorado. Like, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. to see how proud he is, like as a coach, as a dad, dude. It's just so cool, man. It's like actually got me watching college football. So I don't know if anybody else is even like watching that shit, but oh man, like I
Man,
love football in general.
yeah.
God, I love football so much.
If you guys want to get more into football, I was telling Mo about this, but I was watching the documentary on Netflix about the Gators, and at the time, Tim Tebow and a bunch of other great players. It's such a good documentary. I'm like, man, I need to get back into watching college football because it's a lot of fun. You can't make much mistakes, right? If you lose more than once, you're basically not going to get to, you won't have chance at the national level. And so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm excited too. We got Ronnie Lido in the house. Good to see you. Yeah, so football is here.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're ready to go.
Yeah, rewind. I'm not saying they're gonna run the table. I'm just saying that as someone who doesn't really watch college football, but he's a huge Deion fan, there's just something special about what he's doing. I don't know, man. So I'm not saying they're gonna run the table. And the problem that I have with college football is this: it's so like it's so uneven. You have a few good teams, and everybody else is like, all right, you have a decent running back or a good quarterback, but nobody on the team can tackle, nobody can catch. Everyone's tripping over their shoelaces. You know what I'm saying? Like these teams just don't have like the know-how or the people to bring these big recruits in. And I get it; they want to go to a big school, more visibility,
right?
More better prospects to make it to the NFL. I get it. But
more money, like Denny O.C. Ahoy, ahoy! Good to see you. Yeah, I mean that's exactly.
And money.
If they don't have the money, that's people when they're going to their college of the choice, they obviously their goal is to get drafted before 4 years, right? Or most people. So yeah, why would they take? They're not going to go to a smaller school. So that's exactly why you have a few good teams, right? But that doesn't work in baseball. You can have all the money in the world and you could still lose, like the Yankees, right? So.
Oh God, don't get me started.
I was gonna say, are you a Yankees fan?
And my girl probably just heard that and broke something at work because she's back to work, so she's not happy. Yeah, school's back in session here in New York, so she is back on the prowl, and she is not too happy.
Well, don't worry. Cardinals are doing crappy too, so I get it. And,
yeah, but we're supposed to be good. We got Judge and all these other guys who are supposed to be, breaking the bank, pay them. Pitching out the wazoo. That's what the people tell me. I don't really follow baseball, but I can't make it past the third inning anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so hard.
Yankees had or have a good farming team. The Cardinals are second as far as best team ever, as far as wins. World Series wins, and they used to have a really good farming team, and I don't know what's going on. So it's kind of sad. It's sad to see. It's actually nice to see the Yankees lose once in a while because they dominated for so many years, but here we are.
It's always adorable when like semi-sports people talk sports. You hear him, guys? He's like,
right, exactly.
the farming team. They're down there sowing, then tilling the soil. You mean the farm system? You were close. The farm system, but it's yes. Cute when you try.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, now we're gonna shift out the sports section, I guess, before BE embarrasses himself anymore.
I'm not.
Waitlist is open. Well, I'm embarrassed for you and both of us.
Oh, you should not.
Process selling corn and baseball. The farming system. What you call?
No, I mean, you can say farming teams. You can say whatever you want. It is what it is.
No, but when you say farming team, it makes it sound like like the way we farm Crown Token on Photo Finish. It's just like, get out there and just farm that system, boy. Like, no, don't even come back till you make enough money.
Your AAA, your AA, and you're bringing up your team. I mean, I get what it is. I get what it is. I'm sorry if semantics bother you, but I guess it bothers the skeleton.
Bother me? No. Okay. Perfect opportunity for potential content? Sure. Exactly. Big A said McFarland drop. Yeah, I was going to get to that.
Is that today?
That is today.
I'm so
it's not even going to make it out of It's not even going to make it out of the waitlist number 1, to be honest.
You don't think so? How many are available?
There's 1,000 available, but all you have to do is hold a Blue Beetle collectible.
You needed to get this? You got to be kidding me.
To get on the waitlist number 1. Yeah, well, because they just want to, the same way that BB wants to push Tinkerbells by dropping pencils. Right. They're trying to drop shit too. They're trying to be innovative, but
Well, I mean, you got to do something, right? You got to throw it all at the wall and hopefully it sticks. But they have not sold those out, have they yet? I don't believe they have.
No, and it's going to be interesting because that's why the Wreck-It Ralph pencil prices are dropping. So if the message they put out yesterday said buy by 6 p.m. Pacific time.
Right.
Shout out Fromy. Hey, good morning at work, tuning in. We appreciate that. One day we got to get you on for a show. But so if they said they put out the message and they said buy by 6 p.m. Pacific time. Now, I don't know if that was by a certain day. Because for whatever reason on my phone, if I try to click on a notification, it does jack shit. I can't like scroll it left to right to see what it just wants me to make up whatever I think the rest of the text is. So it just said bye by 6 p.m. PT, and I don't know if there was anything at the end of that message. So if there was, somebody could fill me in. However, if that's true, then that means the amount of pencils available, there's still like 1,000 Tinkerbells left.
Is there? I was just looking. There was.
I was counting this morning.
Yeah,
it was 886. Yeah, so it's like 1050, roughly like that. So, well, that's what I'm saying, right? So that is a lot because it wasn't that big to begin with. I mean, it was a decent amount, right? 2493, 1953, quick math, somebody do it, and 853. So, whatever you want to say that is. How many Wreck-It Ralph pencils were they? Because they were at what, like 50 something bucks. Now this morning they were at 47.
Yeah, they kind of dropped 40. Here's.
I think it's because people are figuring it out. That if you're not getting that drop anymore, then
3687 of the Wreck-It Ralph. So there you go.
So it was 3687 pencils from Wreck-It Ralph.
Right.
Well, then that means that there's still more.
Yeah, because we've got.
That means it's still gated. That means it's still the smallest amount then.
We saw it, but Kurazami is getting rid of 5,000 of his. So there you go. That should tell you something. I mean, he probably had 20. He's getting rid of half of them. Yeah, I mean.
Right, because 24. Let's just say 2,500.
Yeah, I'm looking at what we have so far, right? So we already did 2,500, and we said 36 on there. I'm looking at I'm just double checking because I can't see what you're pulling up. 25, 35, 45. Yeah, it's way more. So I don't get, but maybe the thought is
it would be 40. It'd be roughly 4,300 pencils, give or take some math there. Right. Now take into account people that bought doubles. If anybody was actually crazy enough to buy more than one Tinkerbell,
that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. Then he said, son, second year of junior football, starting middle linebacker, team captain. Proud papa right here. Can't wait for some football. Yo, that's awesome, Denny. Yo, man, keep us posted on that, man. It's crazy. I never really wanted kids, but I was like, man, one day I'm not going to mow my own lawn, and I'm going to watch my kid play football.
Totally.
So that's insane, man. Keep us posted on the season. That's awesome.
And Choo Choo said Kurazami had like 100 plus. Wow, I believe it. He does that. I mean, and he of course would have made money. Let's see. Would it be possible if I join you both for the Pink Panther drop on Sunday? I'm sure. Let's do it. I mean, I'm gonna do it. I'll be camping, but I'm gonna have all my stuff with me, so it's probably the best day for Fromy.
Yeah, man. Come on, do it up. I mean, that'll be the best thing about the Pink Panther drop if you're there. So,
right.
It'll give me a reason to show up anyway. Yeah, I'll be sick. I mean, I will be balls deep in the fantasy football world at that point, putting in lineups, putting in bets, all that good stuff. But, we will be doing the drops. So, although drops at 11, we usually 10:15. That'll be good. 11:30 is when I'll probably shift focus over to the NFL.
That works. I'll have to see, what's going on the rest of the day, but we'll definitely do that. That should be fun. Yeah, I'm now a little disappointed. I was thinking the Pink Panther would have a lot less editions, especially for the 30. I feel like they should have done like a Stan Lee and did like 15. They need to really make that the new price point because people right now.
Stand by Lee.
Right. I don't know if they are. Doesn't look like it. Let's let's see what else is going on. We've got
Boom, boom,
here.
boom.
Sorry guys, I'm dragging a little bit. It's been a
Boom, boom, boom.
long freaking trip here.
Boom,
We
boom,
got
boom,
16 minutes,
boom,
and it looks like nobody's really going.
boom,
So
boom, boom,
67% are no. Mo's a no, and I'm a no.
boom, 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 boom.
So if you guys have anything you want to talk about,
Boom, boom. Just give you some background music.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Doom, stand by, Lee. Doom, doom, doom.
Are we gonna get a copyright hit?
Stand by, Lee. Doom. If we do, that just means my tone is still on point. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom,
That's
doom, 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 doom. Oh man. Actually, it's hard for me to tell with headphones on. Tony said that I watched a Madden Ultimate Team challenge yesterday. Yeah, I tuned in. I try to tune in for the packs mainly. They give you free drops, but I didn't really see who won. I had been so distracted with photo finish. We are in the market for another horse. I don't know what the hell's the matter with me, but
another one. Wow, you just keep going.
Man, well, it's just people keep coming in, prices keep going up. I got game plans. I need studs to pop up these pretty little ladies. You know what I'm saying? Someone's got to stuff them.
Stud. I thought you were like the stud skeleton out there. No?
Yeah, but in order to put the master breeding plan together, the MVP program, I got to have multiple studs for one division. This way I can breed these two, but then these two, but then their kids can breed together. Because if you breed the mom with two different dads, those kids can't breed together, unless you're from the south. But these horses are not from the. These horses are not from the south. They
You said it. I didn't say it.
Yes, that's right. You ever heard that old saying? It's like, how do you circumcise a redneck? Kick his sister in the chin.
Oh Lord. I don't either.
Oh shit. Too good, man. Too good. Listen, I've been watching too many 90s movies and shit lately, so I am living in the wrong decade. It's just we're having a good time out here.
Exactly.
Yeah, we are definitely in the market for another horse. Hey, maybe we even do it as a syndicate horse. Who knows? But
Hey. By the way, if you're going for this drop, guys, you still have a lot of time to join the wait list. About 9 minutes. Not many are going, although I think I will snipe a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to snipe while you're looking at me or if I'm going to go offline. I don't know. I'll probably just snipe while we're doing all this fun stuff. I'm trying to think what else. What do you have planned for the rest of the day here?
Were you not listening at the beginning of the show? It's opening day in the NFL, BE. I understand that you're married and shit. You spend all day going to Bed Bath & Beyond and fucking Home Depot, all right? I'm a man. I'm a bachelor. I know. See, you're on vacation, so if I talk, they can't even hear you. That's the beauty of you being on vacation. It just cuts your mic out for some reason. No, I'm really kidding.
No, what I'm saying, you're going to do football all day, and you're going to do your...
All day. Eat, sleep, shit football this time of year.
I mean, I like football. I don't like it that much, but of course I can't because I got to do other stuff. But yeah, cool.
I know. Once you put a ring on your finger, or once you put a ring on her finger, that's a wrap. Everything that you used to love, you only half love now. There is no fully loving other things except your wife. I understand that.
Unless we love the activity together. So, unfortunately, and well, I know like you're a huge hockey fan. I'm not the biggest hockey fan, and she is. So now I'm gonna have to be into hockey, which is fine. It's too bad we don't have. But yeah. So,
you're not doing marriage any justice here, BE. You're like, hey, by the way, was not a hockey fan, but I'm married now, and I have to be a hockey fan. All right, just I actually prefer the fact that me and my girl have we have a lot in common, but when it comes to like our passions and our main hobbies, we actually don't share that in common, and I love that because my main hobbies, I am not with her, and her main hobbies, she is not with me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I prefer it that way.
It's good to have different stuff and to do separate stuff. As you see there, Shelby Cobra saying she'll convert me. I mean, it's not that I don't.
Well, you should like hockey anyway. I mean, as a man, you should like hockey. I'm not going to go all Andrew Tate on you right here, but in my Bugatti, all right, you're a man.
Yeah,
you tell your woman where she works, you take her money. It's that simple, BE.
I think I'd rather...
I'm just kidding.
Man, you should be into like boxing and MMA and football. I mean, I get hockey is very tough and hockey players are very tough. I know a bunch, and they are very tough. I just, for some reason, I was never a big hockey fan. Never. More into the boxing and the fighting, which I'm not even into as much anymore these days. But yeah, that's what I like. So I think that's pretty manly. But maybe you think differently.
Oh, you know I do. Just I'm a born contrarian. Captain Obvious says, "What a jerk!" Yeah, that's me. Anyone going for the car drop? Yeah, I mean another Lambo.
Nope.
I mean people don't really care about the first two. Maybe this third time's a charm. Thoughts? BE?
Yeah, I was trying to look. We don't have a price on. I mean, it all comes down to price, right? I mean, even if it was 30 gems, which it won't be, I just don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore these days. Like, you just got to be so careful on here if you want to have gems for that, whatever that next big thing is. I mean, I think there's some good opportunities to invest. Not financial advice. I don't know. I'm that excited about the Lambo drop. We're on the third iteration, so I don't know if it matters.
I didn't even see Captain Obvious's comment. She said, Bones bragging about being a bachelor while his girl is stuck in school and he's safe. True story. However, I have full reign to dominate the virtual horse market for the next, let's call it 3 months before I have to potentially go back to reality. But in the meantime, we are having a blast. I've been saying it for a long time now. I prefer to work. Like, I prefer to just kind of go out, not a 9 to 5 necessarily, but I prefer to work. Like, just get out in the world and fuck with people, make fun of people. Because I can't make fun of people and people watch from home. Because nobody's going to come here. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I have to leave the house to actually enjoy my life. But as of recently, since you guys have really known me, it's just been mainly a lot of, VB stuff, FUD, and, photo finish. I mean, but things will change. I'll be out and about during the day, probably won't change the way you guys see it because I'll still be doing shit with BE. And I'll still be doing my photo finish shit. But instead of me kind of sitting around, dicking around on markets during the day, I'll probably be out just, working, driving around again. So
robbing banks and all that stuff. By the way, Bruin,
nah, I would rob a bank if this was the 80s. I probably would have done it by now.
You would have done it by now. Yeah, Bruin.
You can't get away with that shit nowadays.
Yeah, no, it's hard. You watch all these, old, documentaries on people robbing banks. Can't get away with it like you used to. And
I would have done that shit, bro. I would have walked in, handed the chick a note, been like, I'll blow your pretty little fucking face off in a video game if you don't put the money in the bag. You can't do that shit nowadays because nowadays they'll put the money in the bag and then you walk down the block and like half mile later, it's like the fucking money explodes and then you got blue ink all over you, like you just finger bang the fucking Smurf. Or they got so many alarms, you know what I'm saying? Like, good luck with that. They're going to see you and catch you within, like, 24 hours. Or, worst case scenario, everybody thinks they're fucking Robin Hood nowadays, and someone's going to fucking sweep the leg as you're walking out, some random-ass civilian. I mean, mind your own fucking business, Charlie. Go back to work. You know what I'm saying? Anybody out trying to fight crime? I'm a small guy, so, I mean, fucking Brenda from down the block could probably take me out. You know what I mean?
So you're saying that's going to stop you from doing? Now you got to do like I guess all your stuff online, like an NFT project.
Yeah, but that's even harder because that's even more traceable. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, jewelry stores, right? Like, take the brick through the window in a video game, grab the shit, and leave, right? Like, that used to work. Can't even do that shit anymore.
Not professional advice, folks.
Yeah, not financial advice.
Let's see here.
NCA, not criminal advice.
Not criminal advice. You got about less than 2 minutes here if you want to join the wait list. Nobody cares, so do what you want.
Listen, we're just saying how much easier it was to be a criminal back in the day. That's all we're talking about. We're simply discussing that.
By the way, in your high school, we had fire alarms and they had like, if you pulled it, it would have like blue ink in there or something like that. I don't know if you had that, but I remember once I was in my cooking class. I don't know why I happened to take that. But I was, and I actually had stuff all over my fingers from food coloring. And that day, somebody pulled the alarm while I was in there, and they actually came to look at my hands, and they saw it. I'm like, oh, crap. Luckily, I didn't get in trouble. But, yeah. So it wasn't easy to get away with even pulling fire alarms back then in a video game. But I'm pretty sure you had that in your house.
I mean, I've never pull the fire alarm. So I'm more of a prankster, jokester, where like I'm gonna talk shit to your face. I'm gonna do shit like that and make fun of you. Like that's more of me. I'm not really like the pull a fire alarm, cause havoc. Maybe people get trampled, and then it's like it's my fault. That to me, I always try to think about like the consequence of what I do. So I never really did that. I'm sure it was a thing. Sure, it was
I
a thing growing up.
I uh, I stole a pack of gum when I was 4. My mom made me return it, and I just can't steal anything again because that was embarrassing. But yeah, Bruin's right on these smash and grabs. That's the best way to do it, not in a video game. Is to go with like a school of fish, right? Like go with a bunch of people, and a few people will get caught, and the rest will just be off with their TVs and jewelry or shirts or shoes or whatever they're taking. So here at Skin and Bones, you can learn how to do all the wrong stuff. The best ways to do it.
That's right.
That's how
Hey,
we.
listen. If people gave a shit about, Vivi, people would give a shit about Vivi. I don't know where I was going with that. Then you said my wife worked at a liquor store. Is that how you spell liquor over there? And people just walk in, take stuff, and leave. Security doesn't do much to deter it. Yeah, well, first and foremost, it's usually built into the. It's called like shrink or whatever. It's usually built into the yearly, profit and whatever financial plans. Also, they can't even touch people anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's right, they can't, or they have policies that they won't.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we really care about the safety of our employees, and it's true, because I mean, I think I've told the story, right? We used to jack Sam Goody for T-shirts, and not because we needed to, just because it was fun. It was just funny, and the alarm went off, and like the dude actually did chase me, and like I ran around the back of there was like a strip mall.
Yeah,
I ran around the back, and I scaled the fence, and the dude just looked up and was like, "Yeah, I can't do that," and I actually want to get a job there a month later. I'm pretty sure I told you that story.
Yeah, you did.
But yeah, but maybe not on stream. Shit. Whoops. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, people used to fucking track you out of a building, but nowadays it's like, yeah, they train you, and they're like, we don't want our employees getting hurt. No bullshit. You know why? Because the employees will sue their place of employment. Like, I wasn't hired as security. I wasn't hired to go chasing after people. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
I know Lowe's had a policy, at least where I live, that if you got outside the doors, that was it. They weren't chasing. Not even in the store, and so people would just walk out. Like,
see, we had a policy too. At Home Depot, they kept nail guns right by the main entrance, and if people were caught stealing, people would just grab the nail guns and start shooting at them.
Nice, yeah. I mean,
they start fucking unloading.
I know Denny OC saying, his wife at the liquor store, they'll just come in and take it. Bruin saying, bad with that. Yeah, I mean, I've heard all the stories. I don't know.
San Fran's bad, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how to take care.
San Fran's really gone downhill.
Imagine that's the most expensive place, and yet, there's so much poverty and stuff. Sorry if my phone keeps moving, guys. I'm trying to get my tablet here, getting ready for. I'm gonna try to snipe while I'm listening to Mo talk.
They I know when I was leaving, it was already going downhill, and they were trying to funnel all the homeless off of like Haight Street and down to like Leavenworth, and we actually lived at the top of Leavenworth at the border of like North Beach. Really fucking cool spot, and they just kept on like funneling more towards our apartment, and we're like, bro, could you not funnel them this way? Like, I get it, you know what I mean? Because at the bottom was like, I forgot what it was called now. It was like, the Tenderloin, I think, was like all the way at the bottom of Leavenworth. But yeah, man, San Fran, yeah, what a shame.
Now, how can
what a shame.
Yeah, I mean, you move people. The sad thing is something needs to be done to help them. But if you provide too much, then you get other people coming there, and I think that's the problem.
Well, they herd them along like sheep. They herd them along with like food. I'm serious. With like food, shelter, like all sorts of help. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, come down to this block and we'll give you free blankets, because they know like once they go down, they ain't gonna walk back to Haight Street. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to try to clear that area out down by like Golden Gate Park, for instance, right?
Right. Keep it.
Bro, have you ever been to San Fran?
I have, a long time ago. It's been actually a while since I've been to California.
So I don't know when this whole thing started or when you were there, but so when I was there in like 2008-ish time, Um, we used to hang out at Golden Gate Park, right? Like everybody else that smoked weed.
Right.
And because I remember I used to smoke weed, chat. I mean, I still do, but I used to also. But anyway, in Golden Gate Park, they had like called like the Mad Max kids. You
Right.
ever see? Were they there when you were there?
Like when I was there, no, no.
So they were like these
Wrong.
homeless. They were like these homeless kids or younger dudes, younger people. Bro, they like lived up in the trees in the Golden Gate Park. They had like these little things. They wore like all the tin foil shit like you would see like in the Mad Max movies. Oh, it's crazy, bro. They called them the Mad Max people.
No thanks.
They had a leader. Me and my homie were actually really cool with the leader. Um, Never knew his name though. Just knew him as leader. But the guy was super cool though, man. And he would just kind of show us the ropes, like, yo, don't come walking through here at night. He's like, fucking, my people are up in the trees, like pouncing on people. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro,
gotta think.
I come from New York, and that shit sounds crazy.
I mean, with all the money that's there, you can understand why people are doing it. They just need to make a system to get them out of there, find them jobs, and just move them away. As Captain Obvious said, in the South, you carry. In Missouri, you don't even need a license to carry, or at least in most places. So, yeah, you're taking your chances going out and doing stuff like that or attacking people. But San Francisco, yeah, I don't think you're kind of screwed out there, aren't you? They don't.
Yeah.
There's no carry law out there, is there? Like you can't get a license. By the way, you
In
can tell.
California to carry a gun? Yeah,
Right.
that would be shocking to me. I'm not a big gun person, but I'm also not opposed to people having them.
Right.
Because like Captain Obvious said, they open carry in the South. Good luck with that. That's what I'm
Right.
talking about, right? Like, you don't
So-
see that shit in Texas. Like, you don't see people fucking going up to people in Texas trying to fucking strong arm shit like that. Because they did. Like, they don't know what the other person's carrying. They could be carrying something even bigger.
What I would say about that is you do see another place. You got to understand, California is a big place. So I'm not going to say everything's safe because people have guns. But I do think it definitely levels the playing field, and I'd be more careful. But you still get
Well, it introduces more of a fuck around and find out mentality
Right.
because again, when you're walking around California, like Fromi's saying, 31,000 smash and grabs over
Right.
the past year. 31,000
That's crazy.
over the course of a year, bro. That's crazy. What is
Yeah.
that, like 100 a day?
It's nuts. I mean, it's just not safe.
100 a day. I used to hang out downtown San Francisco all day, every day. Holy shit. If I wasn't chasing tail, I worked for like 4 hours a day. I used to hang out at Union Square and just pick up usually French tourist chicks, but that was my bag, baby. Yeah. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, if you guys are sniping, I was able to snipe almost last minute, so I'll tell you if I'm able to sell it. Oh, actually, I know I haven't sold it yet. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I certainly, you got to understand, St. Louis is not a safe place to be, and people can have guns, and it's still not safe. So it doesn't necessarily make you safe. It does make you feel better, though.
Oh, I never say it's about being safe, and I mean, honestly, we're not going to get into guns in the United States and shit per capita and blah blah blah. I mean, we're not ever going to dive into that here because it's way too early in the morning for that bullshit. But again, someone is like myself. I've held a sniper rifle, like a hunting sniper rifle. You know what I mean? And to me, that was just kind of like, okay, this is cool because I like sniping in video games and I want to see what it was all about. But
right.
to me, I'm not the type of guy that's like, yeah, I'm just gonna have a gun, just kind of chilling. You know what I'm saying? And go down to the range and shoot it. My girl, on the other hand, she's like, yeah, I can't wait to have a shotgun just next to our bed. And I'm like, what the fuck? What? Who the fuck are you? I'm like,
see, even a skeleton can use that. It might break a few bones, but like a Mossberg 250, that works perfect. You don't need to know how to aim with one of those. You just have it next to your bed and you're good to go. Just make sure you have all your family members near you. But yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, we probably shouldn't get too much into this, but
nah. We got 15 minutes till the. Oh no, actually, wait, why did they tell me 15 minutes? Join waitlist. It's 11 o'clock.
Oh, just
holy
because
shit.
the rebound, you can potentially get the rebound. I'm sniping here blindly and stupidly, so I got something else. We'll see if that sells. Not seeing anything great. Ooh, yeah, that's not going to happen. Probably is not a good day. Is anyone else out there sniping? I don't know if anyone even cares. Let's see here.
If your
Sorry.
salary is less than 110K a year, you qualify for food stamps in San Francisco. Is that true? I gotta move back to San Francisco. Holy shit! Wow. All right. Well, BE, if we can never make it,
If we could,
if we can't make it shilling ourselves on the internet, maybe we'll just move to San Francisco
well,
together.
yeah, we'll go to San Francisco. We'll have our syndicate making less than 10 grand a piece. We'll have everything. We probably can't afford to put up a tent there, but yeah, it'll be a blast. I mean, I know in that area though, there's a lot of people that actually work that can't get homes because it's so expensive. You know, that's a big issue too. But nobody.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I traditionally rented when I was out there.
Well, honestly, people should
I
probably.
was just I was a youngin.
Yeah, exactly. Don't care. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What is this? Oh, I practice at the range once a week. Yeah, Shelby Cooper and I were supposed to do. We just have had no time. We've had no time to do it. So we just shoot at people in a video game around our neighborhood. Practice. And rent, however, yeah. See, rent is so expensive there. It's like man. Um, Actually, my great uncle, no longer here, he was a financial advisor, and he always said it's usually never worth it to own property. Um, you
Just picture you and Shelby sitting on the fucking porch.
can,
Just the visual.
I kind of I got my sniping skills from Vivi. Thank you.
Oh shit. All right. You know what we need? We need. Shit. Maybe I shouldn't even say this out loud.
Uh-oh.
Might be $1 million idea. Be.
Then maybe don't say it online because we got some people in here. It's scam. Take your ID and run with it. Just kidding. But seriously, you can. I'm fine with me.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm so fucking high. I was thinking, I was gonna be funny right now if I just had like some sort of AI plugin that was like listening to our conversation, but then like on the fly, like throw in like a sketch animation together. Because this the random shit we've been talking about, bro, it's just been one of the funniest fucking cartoons.
Actually, and I'll tell you after the show, I have something that will actually do that. We'd have to prime it up a little bit, but yes,
Yeah, no, I know things exist where you feed it, but I'm talking about something that
that would.
reacts on the fly. Yeah.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be that hard to. Yeah, I don't know about on the fly, but
But
it's
that's weird to me because AI is supposedly so fucking so
smart.
good. I'm just saying it's so quick. It's so good, so fast. It really. So as of right now, most of the people I know that watch the AI shit, if they're doing like extensive like databases and shit, they're building them out with the
Right.
voices. It takes like 5 minutes to compile like a scene. But then I know like there's some streamer chicks that do like interaction with their AI thing. And it's only like 15, 20 seconds. So I don't know.
I just
If we could have a conversation and like within 15 seconds it could be drawn on the screen, like animating what we're talking about, dude, that would be fucking great.
well, I posted a AI video the other day just to practice to see how it would do. I mean, it's hard when it's very specific things, unfortunately, if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm just looking at the market here.
Well, a
Uh,
while back, I don't know if I ever sent it to you, but I found the thing. It's like one of them people on Twitter trying to farm engagement. But every now and then you find useful shit. And the guy was like, "Oh, I'm going to show you how to do A to Z of like transforming, a simple text prompt into a finalized video, right?"
right.
And it worked. Like I actually did it with my own shit. I basically just took this and I turned it into a whole photo finish thing. Now it didn't have photo finish game footage or anything like that, but it everything from like a script to music to text script, actually with the voice acting, and then actually creating a video, man, and exporting it. It actually did it all. I was like, wow,
That's
all
no.
from one text prompt. I was like, that's impressive.
I didn't text mine, but I took an article, copied it, put it in there, and it made my video for me. Did everything, did the photos. Now the one I did
Yeah,
have marks on it, but you can pay to get all that out, and then you
that's what
get
I'm saying. Yeah,
crazy. You can get so many licenses. You can get about 50 minutes for about $25. So yeah.
There's a hack. There's a hack you can do on that. If anybody uses those free
Wait,
text to
with the watermarks on them.
yeah, if anybody uses those free text to video things for like the TikToks, what you do is you basically upload the video with a black screen or a green screen, like a chroma key. And then when it puts the text on there, it puts the watermark on the video. But then you just overlay that on the original video in your editing software. And then you just delete that corner with the watermark.
Yeah.
So you put the text over a chroma key, you just chroma key it out, and you can't even fucking tell.
Yeah, but sometimes you put it right in the middle and you're screwed. So yeah.
Well, no, the one I use puts it on the bottom corner. So that's what I'm saying. So in like After Effects, I just create a mask. I mask that out, and then bye-bye. Fuck them.
By the way, this drop is not...
Motherfuckers take my money all the time. Give me some free shit. You know what I mean?
That's pretty cool. We got Secret Rares at 50, then 75, then 90. Man, this thing, let me just see how many have sold. So I know nobody cares, but, I'll try to make it think like, people care. 4 minutes is going to go for the rebound, and 57, 76 are remaining. Actually, that's more than I thought would sell. So there you go. 230 is the floor on the common.
I'm proud to be an American.
Yep. America.
I guess not be free.
America. Come on.
America.
Come on, Mo.
Come on, brother.
So you got your fantasy football stuff all ready to go?
Yeah, we did our draft the other night. It was one of the most clusterfuck drafts I've ever done. Nothing went according to plan. I drafted everybody that I did not draft in my mock drafts, which that's never happened before. And I'm hoping, because I've only won twice in my entire life, but I normally do pretty well. I just don't always win.
It's hard to win. That's not an easy thing to pull off.
Well, yeah, in particular, my big money league is top 4 make the playoffs, which makes it a little tricky. So now they actually expanded it to top 6 make the playoffs, which is a little more interesting. Now people will have a little bit better of a shot. And then I run like my smaller league for like $50 buy-in, with people that don't really care but kind of care but don't give a fuck. And I thought about it. Maybe I don't really know if anybody in chat. I was like, man, maybe people on stream would have wanted to like run a league or something, but maybe next year.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I would do it, but I wouldn't be good. But it would be basically I'd have to get lucky for me. I mean, and even if you know what you're doing, it doesn't guarantee you're going to win, right? Like even if you pick perfectly, shit happens, right? Oh, wait a second. What the hell's going on here?
Well, if anybody ever tells you they pick perfectly, they're either incredibly lucky or full of shit.
Right.
Because, I mean, it's football, man. Any given Sunday, anything could happen, right? Like, yeah, you may not want to draft a guy who chronically gets hurt every season. Like, that's not smart either. But, when people are like, oh, I can't believe, like, I took this guy in the first round and what a bust. It's like, well, typically he's a top 3 running back or a top 3 receiver, right? So, if you happen, like this year, if Justin Jefferson, for instance, if Justin Jefferson on the Vikings goes down early and gets hurt or doesn't have the greatest season,
right?
A lot of people drafted him super, super high. Like traditionally in fantasy football, people draft running backs, they have more value. But nowadays in the NFL, running backs have less value. So in fantasy football, they typically have a little less value. Some people play points, like PPR leagues, they're called, points per reception. So every time like a running back catches the ball, it's 0.5, right?
Right.
A half a point. Now, if you catch 5-6 balls a game, you're talking about 2.5, 3 extra points, right, per game. Put that over a 17, 18-week period, or let's just say 16. That's how long like a fantasy season is.
Yeah, it's
yeah. Well, they end early because they always want to make sure that the last game of the season isn't in the fantasy playoffs because most teams sit guys if they're in the there's like some legalities that go in there. People try to get it over with by like the second last week. But yeah, man, it's just there's a lot that goes into fantasy football. So
yeah, I think that's why a lot of people. I mean, like when you're in an office setting, a lot of people do it. I know, like you
For
look
sure.
Yeah, you go out for it. For me, it's been a while since I've been in a setting where we do that. By the way, Bob Sales, good to see you in the house. He's up in England. What is it? You're 6 hours ahead, something like that. I don't even know what time it is. Um, so it's afternoon for him. We're just getting started here. Um,
Right. We got BB drops. We got McFarlane drops. We got Palm drops.
we got
Yeah.
it all.
Speaking of which, B. Did you
Yes.
see the email about the Batcowl
No.
utility?
I never
Yeah.
got.
So the Batman number one, 40% of the supply is going to be allocated towards Batcowls, and apparently you can still buy the Batcowls and kit access.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah. They. What a what a
Wait,
nightmare. What a nightmare that project is. Now I'm
what?
wondering if the legendaries would be worth more than like a couple grand. Just because people aren't, they just don't care about Palm anymore, man. I don't blame them.
I
They
don't
need help.
know. Did it comes from Palm? Is that where it comes from?
I don't know. I think so.
What day did you get? You got it yesterday. This was it was
Yeah, it was like late yesterday.
oh wait, here we go. The drop you all been waiting for. Okay, early access just for you. Yeah, 40%. That's not good enough, man. Are you kidding me? I mean, that
Bob
doesn't.
Sales in the building. Morning, Bob.
Yep, what's going on, man? It doesn't guarantee us anything though. So pretty much.
No, but it's just 40% being allocated. It didn't say what the total mid size is. I don't know if they announced it. Probably not. But man, if it's like 10K,
Oh,
it needs to be, even the legendaries need to be worth like maybe maybe 2,500. Oh god, that's gonna be so pathetic.
if it's 20, I'd be pretty happy with that. You're saying if it's you think if it's like 3,500, that's where it's going to be like, and not financial advice, people. 20, like 20, 30,000.
I mean, Superman number one with the 27 and a half. It sat at like even 17, even when the shit started going downhill. Sat there for a long time.
Right.
Even with people buying it, I think it was even like 12 and a half. Was like there for a while too. I think it's even now like 7.5. I don't know what it's down to. I haven't looked in a while.
Yeah. Let's see
I
here.
can't even look at like I said, can't even look at Palm, man. I went over there.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to do it.
I went over there yesterday for a little bit, and I was like, man, just the website's so clunky. It's not fun. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's the problem with all these projects. They just, it's what, so what made it fun for a while was that we could actually, that we were making gems and we could buy what we wanted. We could sell stuff and buy what we wanted. Now it's hard to even do that. So that takes away that fun. So they got to come up with something different. And like we said, we have no clue what that is. I mean, I'm making pennies here flipping stuff. So I'm only doing that because, we're on here and I'm listening to you talk and this is something I can do. But yeah, it's pretty boring. I would think. Yeah, I saw the Harley Quinn brewing. Do you have the Harley Quinn box? Uh,
Yeah, I have quite a few. Yeah,
Two extra. I might. Do I have that? That was at the Harley Quinn like long time ago. We got we got it on a drop. That thing, like the birthday box. Is that what that is? Or no?
wait, hold on a second. Did I miss that about the
Yeah, I didn't see that, but now
Harley Quinn treasure box gives 10% of the allocation?
oh,
Wait, seriously?
I don't have that.
Yeah, because I have the boxes. Wait a second. Any particular box? Fuck, I think I might have sold my Epic. I have a bunch of the other ones though.
Wait, is
Um,
this the box? Is it the box like the birthday box that everyone got?
yeah, it was like
Oh, oh, that I've got
like
that.
one of those. Yeah, pretty sure it's one of those.
All right, nice. Yeah, I don't know, but that sound. Yeah, all right, there you go.
100 copies gated for holders of Epic Chase. But I'm trying to look at their Discord. Oh, that's interesting. So wait, man, was it going to be like 5 copies available for public?
No, right. And wait, can we go? The question is, can we go for public and private? Like, can we do both, or are we limited to one?
Nah, there's got to be there's going to be a one limit, right? There has to be.
I would think so, but you never know. All right, I'm making big bucks here. I'm making big moves. think I made like $4 and I have a comic. Wow, this is exciting. Um, I don't know. I want to get it. That's all that matters. So if that gets me extra time, we're supposed to get that extended extra special access. I'm just trying to look at this real quick. Yeah, I don't care about Catwoman. All right, did you find it? Because I can't see what you're looking at. You're gonna have to go look and see if you can find that.
I was looking through that Discord. I didn't see shit. I see that there was a new Harley Quinn from the desk of Harley Quinn. Don't see anything where it shows the allocation. Was that on the email?
I didn't. I didn't see it on there again. I'm trying to multitask here, but it didn't look like it
Oh,
was.
Mo said he received 3 emails yesterday.
Ooh, okay, hold on.
One for holding the Harley box. One for doing that.
Harley, the one and only rank challenge is live. I got that. So I'm not doing.
Just making sure I don't bring up my email box. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I got that. And it came yesterday. Is that correct? On Wednesday. Yeah, I've got this.
I mean, is it because I don't hold the epic? Which Harley Quinn box you hold? Mo Fresh.
Yeah, I don't see it. I know I have the crappiest one, so if I do, let's see.
Yeah, I only got the one. I did have the epic box. I swear to man, that would be my fucking luck. Superstar money in the building. Throw some fist BE because I can't because I'm a fucking skeleton. There you go.
Actually, still.
What the hell is it? What are you, a fucking cat trying to drink milk out of a bottle? What was that? No, you got to throw fists. Hold on a second. They're never going to invite you on the show if you throw.
Yeah, but the problem is I'm trying to snipe here, so I was just kind of like, trying to make.
My lord. Yeah, but you're the only one with hands.
I can't even. Well, actually, that's not true. I've seen you like do the 360 behind your head. I can't do that crap.
Can somebody clip that? I swear to you, like a little cat outside you were at the glass sliding doors in the backyard. You were like, you were like trying to get in, and it was pouring rain outside, soaking wet.
Do we have Joe here? Joe.
Oh my lord.
He can clip the amazing cat fake superstar money punch.
Actually superstar. Yeah, I don't know if it's Joe or Rob, but
he does need to do imitate.
I have made a skeleton animation for the punching. Next time we get together for something.
Very good, very good. And I'll do you better, Mo, and I'll do superstar money better when I'm not sniping the market. See, this is why I go offline.
Even Shelby's offended. Look, babe, stop. Just stop. There you go, Superstar. You guys will be live tonight. Do it up. Do the BE cat intro. I'll tune in for that.
Intro, and I don't even like cats, so that's kind of affected me that I'm going to be attached to like a cat. So great.
I mean, I see now from behind the scenes. We'll kind of pull back the curtain a little bit. The reason why I think BE's doing that, chat, is because he realizes he's stuck inside this narrow little box on the camera. We've talked about this time and time again. So he feels like everything he does, he has to do these things in like this confined little area. Because, we've recorded like videos and like, not erotic stuff, I'm saying just, we recorded, videos offline where I have to try to make him do things. And I'm like, well, your shoulders are all scrunched together and we have to make him like walk backwards. It's a whole ordeal. But
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I would love to see a BE cat intro. That would be something.
Okay. Next time we're going to do 3D. Where it looks like it's actually coming at you.
Oh, that's Randy's intro? Alright, well.
So wait, did
hold on, production, yep, no. Yeah, Ixnay that one. Yeah, Ixnay on the fridge. Yeah. Alright, cool, thank you. I want to throw that in the production real quick before that shit got out of control. Alright.
Yeah, and Shelby Cobra's saying she let me out of the closet and then she shoved me into the basement, so I would do better work if I wasn't in the basement. Actually, I like the basement because it's cold down there. So yeah.
Cold like your heart. We are going for Superman, Superstar. I knew you guys were asking that. Well, I'll be going for it if possible, but I don't think it's making it past waitlist number one. Now, I should have taken your guys' advice on your video, where you guys were like, "Yeah, just go here and buy a Blue Beetle," and I went there and I said, "Man, there is no shot I am paying this much for a Blue Beetle," because they had already run. It's Joe, by the way. All right, cool.
Oh, good to see.
Yeah. So, yeah, the price of the Blue Beetle by the time I got there after watching your video late at night.
Yeah, they screwed the price up. They jumped it.
No, I think actually by the time they made the video, I think it already run a little bit because the price seemed really, really low. Yeah, I had to go back and double check that, but pretty sure they might have even missed the bounce a little bit.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it. By the way, Mo Fresh is saying he does not like the Palm customer service. Try my tactic. Go go to Department of Transportation and then get a lawyer. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that if they're not getting back to you and doing that.
Oh wait, I have to go for this comic today. I forgot. Oh shit, I messed up. I should have went for it this morning. Oh, I wanted this cover. Damn it.
Well, what's to say you can't get it still? You don't want to pay for it?
I have to pay for it regardless, but I would rather get the early access. I was up anyway.
Oh, you're saying you want to get the
I want to get the legendary cover. I love that cover.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Superstar Money. They got number 72 mint on floor. All right, there you go. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember saying it was like 63 Matic, but I think even early in the day, the Blue Beetles were going for like 31, 32 Matic. I mean, I understand, like, yeah, you got to get it when you got to get it. And I probably should have bought it even at 72, but that just seemed like a lot to pay for a fucking Beetle.
Well, I mean, it looks like they're now making utility out of all their drops, so you never know.
Yeah, who would have thought? You know, I like how not a single person posted anything about the Thor drop when they actually landed the drop. There wasn't a single mint number, not a single SR, L. Well, obviously we wouldn't have an L, but no one said common number.
We got a whole different crowd. They don't care about that stuff.
That is hilarious. Shout out to you guys, man. For this many people in the building, for people that realize we don't actually care about most of these drops, and we'll talk about them, but we're not going to be here and try to make it up like it's something it isn't. Well, so
you know why they're here? They're here for the cat. They're here for the cat, just so I can embarrass Chubby Cobra a little bit more.
Well, now you're evolving it though. No, see now you're like a panther. You got to go back before you had like a tucked in. You had the tucked in knuckles. There you go. Yeah, you were like a sad. You were like a sad kitten before. Now you're like a confident puma. I don't really like the whole confident puma look.
Yeah. I'm not. I wish I had like a tinfoil ball to play with here for you guys. All about the cat. Yeah, this is the fourth number one Thor. Like how they're like, this is number one. Yeah, no, number one was a long time ago. Yeah, 1962, 1966, and then what is this? 1998. I forgot now. Put up those minty fresh numbers that people don't even care about. I've been looking for them.
Minty fresh.
There you go.
So I keep saying we need jingles for these fucking segments, but
that would be way too much production value.
That's what we do. That's what I do. That's what I bring to the table. I do not bring anything other than production value and every now and then a quick one-liner that might get a chuckle from an old person. But
no, oh, whoa, can I get that? Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. God damn it. I can't do it here. I'll break the table.
Damn it. So I actually have a race coming up in about 8 minutes. We'll watch that.
Yeah, are you actually in it? This is one of your...
I am actually in it. It's Dr. Ruth. It's actually one of my my better fillies.
How much does this one cost to get involved in?
This horse herself was like 500, but that was before everything kind of popped in price. Right now, it would probably go for like over $1,000.
Oh wow! All right,
yeah, probably like $1,000, maybe like 1,500. But she's got a lot of stars. You know, people kind of looking for a lot of preference stars right now, and 50% on the board. So But
We got everyone trying to name my Snipeman segment. Cat scratch fever. I don't know. I'll have to. I'm usually pretty good with puns and stuff. I'll have to think about that. I'm sure somebody in the chat can come up. Feline flipping with BE. There you go.
BE scratching pole.
Oh Lord, this is such a waste of time. Will somebody
Instead of the happening, or we'll call it the scratching?
Hey, whatever you guys want to do. There, see, if Joe likes it, we're good to go. We're money.
There we go.
We're superstar money.
I mean, we've talked about it. We've talked about full-blown animated stripper poles and stuff like that. But unfortunately, that was shot down by Shelby Cobra. She didn't want me sexualizing BE for content and monetization, so I have to respect it.
Right, and pretty much everyone else doesn't want to see that. So you just
we have to remember that they are an Amish household, so we try to live within their community standards.
Hey, you weren't supposed to tell anyone that. We are churning butter later, so don't mess with my my livelihood here.
Have you ever churned butter? Chat, has anybody in chat ever churned butter?
Never tried. I made ice cream. That would be as close as it comes to churning butter. So the answer is no. I've not.
I'm talking like a big fucking barrel of butter. I ain't talking like a little Ben and Jerry's pint of ice cream. BE. I'm talking like a full day's work. Like you show up. Yeah, like you show up at like 8:30 in the morning, and that's just nothing but like lard and sugar. I don't know how the hell you make butter. I'm assuming it's lard and sugar.
I don't put sugar in it. I think it's lard.
There's no sugar. There's no salt. Is it salt?
It's some have salt, some don't. Like if you go to the store for cooking, sometimes they'll ask for salted butter, sometimes not. So, but yeah, it could be salted. It could be no salt.
That's right. G Money said the stream is chaos. That's right. That's why people come here.
We are here to be disorganized as much as possible. That's what we like.
That's right. And Shelby said that's my sexual property. That's right. But I should be able to monetize on him a little bit too. That's not fair.
I still can't take him anywhere. This is crazy.
Fred said his account better be unlocked by the time Batman #1 drops. Oh shit! So they're sending you emails telling you that you have 3 different ways to access Batman #1, but yet your account's blocked.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ain't that some shit?
Everything. By the way, Denny OC, I've done that, and I've made the oil also. Yeah.
But yes, I can't do the weed butter and eating weed, man. It fucking gives me it makes you have a fucking heart attack.
Yeah, it's way more intense, and you got to wait way too long. A lot of people forget you got to eat some fat and stuff before you do it, and it's like, yeah, it's a little crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you may find it hard to believe, at chat as well, that I sometimes can be a little neurotic. So when I tend to eat weed butter or weed food like cookies, it could seriously fuck me up. I used to grab these goat weed, banana weed milkshakes from San Francisco when I lived out there. Oh, sounds cool. They were delicious. They were delicious. You didn't even taste the goat weed in the milkshake, but it was so good and so good for you. But man, I would get so fucking baked. I walked in one day, and the chick was like, "Man, we got these cookies, these Buddha Bomb cookies, 8X hash-induced fucking weed cookies," and I'm like, "Oh, that sounds incredible." So I grabbed a cookie, and they were like, "Don't eat the whole thing." I said, "Okay." Drank the milkshake on the bus, ate the whole cookie, got home, sat down, and I shit you not, man, within 5 minutes, I got sweat pouring down the side of my head. I was taking cold showers for hours. But the worst part about it was I was apartment sitting for a friend of mine while she was back in New York.
Oh, nice.
And because I knew them from New York. So I was staying at her apartment, dude, and I was like, the cat was fucking with me. The cat was demonic cat. And I was dude, walking circles in this apartment for 8 hours. I was tripping balls, man. Yeah, if anybody, Buddha Bomb hash-induced cookies, man. Hash weed cookies.
Smoking too, so you really got screwed.
I only smoked one hit to set it off. You know what I'm saying? Same thing you do with mushrooms and acid and everything else. You just.
That's funny.
You gotta have something that sets it off, right?
Yeah, otherwise you're going to be waiting forever. It's like, it's like 45 minutes, an hour and a half. You just never know depending on what you get. So yeah. Yeah. What's going
Man.
on in the chat? Like, I don't even know. You got to keep an eye on this. I can't even see what's going on. People
Yeah,
talk.
Q is open, by the way, for DC.
Nice. You going for it? Or did you?
Yeah. I should have went for it this morning, but I didn't.
What is it? Is this one of those where you get 3 or it's just one? It's not like a bundle.
Yeah. One comic. The
Got
bundle is Thursday comics, or it was the one, and then randomly they dropped those 3 packs. I also didn't get those. Chat is going wild, man. I love it. That's
you. Yeah, you definitely have more money in there than I do. I'm just waiting for the good stuff. I mean, maybe I should have gone for the Beetle and go crazy over there, but I've got other stuff I'm working on that I want to spend money on.
I'm on a free ride, baby. I got my signed Blue Todd. Sold them.
Yep.
We're on a free ride, man.
You did it, man. You did it. And now we got Superstar Money's own NFT project blowing up. Nice job, Joe. Tell Rob congrats. That's pretty awesome stuff.
I saw that Mario thing with the star yesterday. We got to get some of them stars, BE. We got to work on some star crossover promotion.
Definitely. I mean, we're trying to actually reinvest money we're getting. I know we're doing it for PFL. Certainly put some money into that project. I'm totally game to do that. So yeah. Hold on, I'm just seeing. Oh, nobody's buying my.
When do we think Crypto's Mickey drop will be super jealous to the Ultra Rare holders? Yeah. I don't know. I think
we don't know for sure, and if we did, we couldn't tell you. But
I always have to think twice. I'm like, shit. Is there any messages that I've read that I'm not supposed to talk about? No.
Yeah.
Because I get so lit sometimes. I'm like, I don't know what's real life and what's my own little reality.
Right.
But yeah. So if I had to guess, so the last drop, did we get together on was that a Thursday night?
I think it was. Yeah.
Wasn't it a Thursday night we got together and did the openings for that stream?
I think it was.
Yeah, because everything was supposed to be wasn't everything supposed to be on the same day? It was supposed to be like the Palm. There was a VB drop that day, and then it got delayed or postponed until at night, and then we got back together, right?
That sounds about right.
I feel like the half-baked movie right now. Ding! Marijuana affects the memory. And that is true. Short-term memory, we will fuck you. We will mess with you sometimes. But I can remember what my friends were wearing the day I met them in kindergarten for the first time ever, and they're like, "How the hell do you do that?"
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, the long term's fine.
Yeah, the long term's fine. You keep that.
Like, who am I doing the show with again? Oh, hey, what's your name?
That's
OBE.
OBE. No, it's cat or panther. I don't know. I can't do that anymore.
Welcome to Drop Zone with Skin and Bones, aka Catboy.
Right, Catboy and Skeleton Guy. So far this since nobody cares about Thor, it's not doing too well. I feel sorry if you bought it.
Oh yeah, can we get a price check? Who gives a shit?
$2, then 204, 207, which means there's just not much action going on. Of course not. We've got a total of 46.28 remaining. I mean, almost 3,000. That blows my mind. That just blows my mind.
Pretty good.
Pretty boring, but yeah.
Wow. So the last legendary signed Blue Todd that sold was 9 days ago. Yeesh.
I think that's the problem with everything. I mean, if you want to get your money, get it right.
That ain't the problem with Photo Finish. That ain't the problem with Vivi.
Well,
just saying, I'm just saying.
On Vivi, if you don't sell right away, you're probably not going to sell it unless you're going way under floor price. I mean, you really got to set a new floor. Whoops, crap, to sell stuff.
Shit, I tried that day. Remember, I was like, "Yep, this thing's at $2,550." I was like, I can't even unload this thing for $1,700 right now. I was so far below the floor on that too.
And when you're in a position like that, there's nothing you can do. Absolutely nothing you can do.
Captain Obvious heading out.
Hey,
Have an awesome day, Captain. Be good.
What's going on here? By the way, let me see something. Take over for a second. Not like I was doing anything anyways. I want to check something out real quick.
That's right. It's about time VE comes to terms with what he brings to the table. 21 minutes until the Palm DC drop. Get on it, chat. The other drop coming out today is Superman Action Comics number 1000. I don't understand how it all works, but that's the drop coming out today. Or they're just calling it Superman Action Comics. Hard to tell with them sometimes, but that is coming out. There's 1,000 mints. Seems to be having.
Yeah, I mean, if there's only there's no way.
Looks like it loaded.
You're gonna probably get one. By the way, everyone, check out Bob Sales' Pink Panther drop. I don't know what you guys think about that. I'm excited, but now I'm thinking maybe I'll just get it in the aftermarket, or maybe I'll go for the SR. I don't know. We'll see. 188 for 23 gems. That's well, there you go, folks. If 188 is going for 23 gems, you're not going to make much money in this market.
No, sirree, Bob. Speaking of not making any money in this market, if you own any Blue Beetle collectible on McFarlane, you can buy 2. You're able to buy 2 of these Action Comics. How crazy is that? Buy 1 Blue Beetle collectible at 31. It was 31 Matic. And all you had to do at that time was buy that. Well, yeah, I guess again.
It didn't sell out right away, so.
No. All you had to do was hold the collectible, and now they're allowing you to buy 2.
Well, they're
Action Comics.
Now you're gonna be like, well, I guess I got to buy everything now, just for the chance that they're gonna have something big. It's kind of smart.
Damn right, I'm excited about the Pink Panther drop, Rowan. I ain't buying it, but I'm excited about it. I'm excited at the idea that I can buy it for like $12 a few days later. Whatever the next collectible drop is, that thing will go down to like maybe $9.99. And that's when I'll jump in and buy it.
That's when you'll get it?
Yeah.
Probably will. Definitely go down. Let's see. Did you see the rules for the Batmobile drop? Lord, see, and Joe, I know I said the other day I was going home, but a whole fucked up thing happened, so I'm still here in Florida. I'm missing everything. What the heck is going on for the Batmobile?
Yeah, what's up with the Batmobile?
What is going on with the Batmobile? I don't. Joe is saying, did you see the rules for the Batmobile drop? I don't, but I'm hoping that I can get one.
I got the rules of counting.
Yeah, I mean, I hope the rules include Panthers and Cats get one automatically. I think that should be the new rule.
$1 million. What song is that?
They're giving free collectibles to new users. Then people who collect all the freebies get allow list. So basically, the new user will have something people want. Should leave good taste in their mouth. Oh, Lord, you got to be kidding me.
I mean, he's not wrong. Listen, you have to do this, man. Listen, HRO does it. Nobody cries and complains about HRO. Nobody really hypes HRO either because, I mean, to be real, who wants Batman for the 47th time? You know, I get it. You know, but outside of not having anything to release that hasn't been done before, you know, HRO, Palm, HRO, whatever, they do a really good job. Unlike Palm, who just keep beating a dead horse. Oh shit! Speaking of beating dead horses, no, got to watch the race.
Oh no!
Ah, we're racing against Lizzie Dwyer. Son of a bitch.
She's gonna kill you.
Yeah, it's although it. Ah, that's fucking loud. It actually has me ranked higher than Lizzie Dwyer with Dr. Ruth, but I think it's a lie.
Yeah,
Lizzie Dwyer is incredible.
For DC drops, I mean, that's what they're trying to get you to do. So, yeah. Ooh, my first photo finish. Oh, you haven't watched it? Well, you're going to definitely have to watch our streams on how to do it.
It's the first time you've seen a race. We gotta give him the grand entrance in here.
Here you go.
All right, for those of you watching Drop Zone, we now join this race in progress.
Out to the lead in this Unity Classic Stakes, heading in the opening turn, 12 furlongs, it's La Jolla Farms. Daddy Mac, Miggity Mac shows the way, half length over Mystical. Another break of 2, there comes Whisper Lunatic, who now finds room and breaks to the inside. Oversized Diamond there as well, followed by Dr. Root, Bigfoot Stables, Pride and Joy at 8 to 1. Lizzie Dwyer also there now. Sitting Bull rounds out the top of the leaderboard as this field heads down past the clubhouse for the first time. Everybody wave to your current leader. That's Daddy Mac up there in the red silks. Crosses the wire, half mile and 51 and change, but they got to go around again here, chat. And it's Daddy Mac who tries to pull away and opens up to a 4-length lead. Sitting Bull now there gets going in second, runs in front of an oversized Diamond in third. Fourth, Mystical runs there. Now comes Lizzie Dwyer, trying to find some room, picking off horses with ease, along with Whisper Lunatic, as they're heading around the far turn here one more time. 3/4 in 116, and it's still Daddy Mac the one to catch. Sitting Bull there, oversized Diamond, another break of 2, down at the rail. Lizzie Dwyer with a ground-saving trip. Whisper Lunatic tries to get back into it here out there, but now losing ground to Judge Curtalima. And we're still looking for Dr. Root. Dr. Root might have checked out of the office on a lunch break. Might be working a union job here. We don't know, chat, but we are very, very nervous as the owner of that horse. But Daddy Mac, not nervous here at all, tries to hold on. Short lead, though, over Sitting Bull, who still sits there with a stalking trip. Oversized Diamond still there in third. Lizzie Dwyer in fourth. Judge Curtalima not trying to find any action yet. Might have clipped heels there with Mulan, who trots along here in sixth. And we're still looking for Dr. Ruth. Put that bitch on a milk carton. Where is she as this field heads around the far turn? Opening quarter 1 and 14 rather, for 208 as they hit the top of the stretch and head for home. And it's Daddy Mac trying to take this field wire to wire. Daddy Mac's there. Lizzie Dwyer's off the rail and looking for tail, but he's got about 2 lengths to go. And down here comes Dr. Root, but it's going to be too little too late for the old bird. But Daddy Mac's going to take this one home over Lizzie Dwyer and Oversized Diamond. It's going to be 1-4-7 order of finish.
Nice. Well,
I hate watching my horse. I hate calling a race while my horse is just getting their ass kicked.
I guess the sex advice she gave didn't work. Does not work.
No. Sheesh.
Well, you can't win them all, right?
No, I'm not really winning anything lately, though, so it's not about winning them all.
Right, it's about
but, yeah.
Something. I got you.
Shit.
Yeah, well, it's all right. You already made $1 million there, so it doesn't matter.
Oh no, it does matter when these races cost like $10 to $25 a race to enter. And I'm running like 10 horses a race, not hitting the board for the past 2 days. I'm down. I'm getting my ass kicked the past 2 days.
Oh, you're gonna have to go play the slots. Time for the slots.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna start crying poverty. Yeah. Holy shit, that was embarrassing, Dr. Root. What are you doing?
Joe has it right there. You need a horse named Juju.
Yes, we do.
That would do it.
I mean, might have to come in. Maybe we come in. We do, another syndicate horse. I'm sure there's some superstar fans that would want to join up. Basically, what we do is we take horses, 10% equity. We split them into, just basically, we don't cut the horse up into pieces of 10, but the equity. Look at it like $20-$25 a head coming in. Who knows? Maybe we could do a syndicate horse called Juju.
Although Bob Sales is saying it's already taken, so it would be Juju 1, maybe.
It could be like Superstar Juju. It could be Juju Money. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm sure there's enough fans out there of racing, and we also have some overlap with Superstar. Could be content for them. Could be content for us. Backdoor
wants to know: can you only breed horses? I think to make money. Not financial advice, but yes, you can.
Yeah.
And just breed if you want to.
Yeah. So the way it works right now, I'm not going to show you guys my full breeding plan, but right now I'm breeding 5 fillies a month, which costs me anywhere from $10 if I breed in-house to $60 or $100 per breed if I go to the marketplace. You can only breed for 1 week out of the season, which is the first week of the season. Which we actually just got out of. So for the next 3 weeks, all the females will be pregnant while they gestate. And then the first day of the new season coming up here, September 26th, these babies will be born. So you can absolutely just play and breed. So right now I'm breeding 5 fillies. Next month I'll be breeding 9. The following month I'll be breeding 13, then 16. So you can see how this starts to kind of like turn into a business. I think breeding alone for people paying me for breeds, I made like little under 1,000 last month off my 2 horses. So there's definitely potential there to make money. And people see this out in the open. They can see exactly how many breeds my horse have had. They know what I charge. So there's, again, this is all public information, so people can find this shit out. So people are making money.
Well, Superstar Money to invest to raise their horse, and they're going to provide all the steroids in a video game. So that's perfect. That's how you. That is how you win, just by injecting. Ooh, man, 197 guys for 15 gems. These are the days. They are the days.
But yeah, I mean, like what a lot of people are talking about is definitely what's happening. I run quite a few horses for syndicates. I have no problem doing it. Like I said, it's what I basically tell people is most horses are not going to be making people a ton of money. What I feel like most horses are going to do is kind of show people how the game operates, right? They go, I don't know how, I don't know what race to enter. Me and BE will probably do a lot of videos about this, where he's like, he might try to enter our horse into a race and have no clue what he's doing. And he can kind of ask the questions and, because right now, unless you're spending, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, you might get a horse that just runs and breaks you even. But then you got to take that money and do it again until you just keep getting a horse that might be a super horse. Or, you spend a little more money and you might get a little more of a guaranteed outcome. So,
or you
there's a different couple approaches. That's all.
Just breed. That's always a possibility. I mean, it's fun. You can see you actually, you're more involved in the whole situation. And there's a lot to do, right? You can stake for tracks, right? You can breed, you can race, all that stuff. So bet, it's all fun and games for real.
And they said they'll cover the all the steroid usage. So
right, exactly.
But yeah, so I mean, essentially, yeah, I mean, my best advice is always don't go diving in, don't go crazy, because I've had some people like, oh, I'll give you like $2,000, go buy me a horse, and I'm always like, well, let's make sure you enjoy this when you come in for $25 first, right? Like, because some people, if they just don't enjoy it, I don't want to be stuck having to sell an expensive horse and try to recoup people's money. So, even most of my horses are not really premier breeding pieces, right? So like, people aren't going to come to most of my horses and breed, which is the same for most people. So I have like 2 colts out of 20 that people might actually use in the breeding. One's Joker and one's Weekend Moderator. But that just goes to show you that you have to get a very unique, special type of horse that people might breed with. So it's possible. It's just not probable. So again, for anybody that might be like, oh, I want to play photo finish because Mo's making a shit ton of money. Well, you would have to spend a shit ton of money to make even the peanuts that I'm making right now.
Yeah, because you set yourself up early, and just like in any of these things, but you can still do well, and that's what we're hoping to do with our project. Show you guys the ropes, and then have a way for people, if they want to buy in, to do that. So we're going to do it. We should just start next week. I know things have been busy, and they're going to get busier, but I think we'll still be able to do everything we need to do to keep you guys entertained and up to date on what's going on Photo Finish Live. So let's see. Are we doing okay with all? You didn't go for the drop, right?
I'm in the queue for Palm. Yeah. So Backdoor wanted to know how much you need to start if you're on a budget. I mean, again, it really depends. Like, so are you just trying to watch the horse race? Are you trying to learn how the game works a little bit? Because if you want to learn how the game works, I mean, you can even come to me maybe after the next horses are born. I can say, okay, well, the cheapest horse is $240 on the market or $200. I could even try to do like a cheaper price and just help you out. But looking at the market itself right now, I mean, this is $200. You're looking at a moderate horse, 2.5, 2 stars. The way the star system works, it could be 9 stars max, right? So if you get these horses like this horse, she's got 8.5, but she's also a filly. So fillies, when you breed the filly, you keep the baby. When you're a colt, they pay you for the juice, but the female keeps the baby at all times. So it depends. You just want to get started to race horses, then maybe like $200. Then you could race for a few bucks here and there, see if your horse is any good. Maybe you figure out he's not that good. You put him in a claimer race. Claiming race means that people can actually claim the horse from the race and now they own it. So you set that price. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was gonna say I know Superstar, right? You guys would like the star rating system for sure.
Of course he does. Of course they do.
But yeah, so if you want to race, you could probably get in for like probably about 200 for something decent as a colt. If you want to breed, you're probably looking at like right now for a decent filly, you're probably looking at like 600 and up.
That's crazy. Is that the minimum for the filly?
Yeah. Right now, I don't have my.
So man, we got screwed on the Dow for the one with OG Vault that we sold for 400.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Well, those. I mean, I got screwed too. I sold one of my fillies for 600 that could have sold for 1,600 like 2 days later. So. Because I was a really, really good filly, and I was just trying to do a new player a solid, and they turned around and fucked me hard on that one. But that's okay. If that person's watching, don't come to me for another deal.
It's much easier for a skeleton to be bent over and have that done to them. It's not as painful.
That's all right. Like I said, when people are like, oh, I'm new, I'm working on a budget, and then you turn around and sell the shit, for double the price of what it's worth. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed making that money off me, because you ain't never getting help from me again.
Yeah, you're not going to help him again. Superstar Money's going to trigger me.
Oh, yeah, tell Joe the story, because he wasn't here.
Basically, Frontier Airlines said they were going to bump us, and they were giving us $1,000 each. And I'm like, heck yeah. And so we're here 2 days. They were going to buy us hotel rooms. They only got us one hotel night. So we went back to the place here a little north of Orlando. And then I find out that the voucher, that $1,000 voucher is good for one use on Frontier Airlines. I don't know how you spend $1,000 on Frontier Airlines. So yeah, so I'm still here. I've already made a complaint with the Department of Transportation, and I have a lawyer writing up a demand letter to the registered agent in Denver, and we're going to see where it goes from there. And I'm going to send that on to Florida and Missouri Attorney General so we can get this taken care of. I may even go to Better Business Bureau, but that's almost a waste of time. But yeah, so that's why I'm still here. I'm not very happy. Shelby Cobra's not happy. We missed out on some camping we were going to do, and I thought it was a good deal. When somebody tells you they're going to give you $1,000 and you can fly halfway around the world with that kind of money on Frontier, and then you find out it wasn't true, it pisses you off. There you go. Shelby Cobras, yeah, they definitely effed us for sure.
Right, they fuck you with the playing fair.
We'll win in the end. I promise. I'm a pain in the butt, so they're not going to be happy. I already have a video. I'm going to do a whole thing on this that 3 people will see, but that's all right. I'm still going to do it.
And I might have been way off on my pricing here. Holy shit! Like, yeah, prices have gone up again, man.
Oh,
like, if you want to come in, like I said, for some of these early fillies, I mean, shit, it's like $350, man. That's a lot for these fillies with very, very minimal stars. Because you got to realize what's going to happen is when you breed up to the higher horses, they have less stars. Which means you're going to lose stars again when you breed up. And the point is, you want to have more stars and go up, not less stars. So this is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, is there something going on, or is this being manipulated?
No, definitely not. No, because it's new people. What's happening is, so a while back we had a little bit of a campaign inside the Discord of like, hey, let's just like create threads and just start blast, because the crown token wasn't listed anywhere.
Right.
Like, it wasn't on CoinGecko. It wasn't given the respect. And the crown token is a cryptocurrency for anybody who doesn't know.
Right.
And it basically runs all the ecosystems of the tracks. So every time you run a race on a track, I think it's like 10% of it is pulled off as rake, and then that goes into like a racing pool, and then we all basically get a kickback of that money at the end of the month, at the end of the season. So you take the crown, you invest it into a track. So for instance, right now, I'm not going to pull it up because that'll reveal financial details.
Shoot, I was going to use this.
But there is you can go into the staking screen. I might be able to go in here. Yeah, so basically you can go in here and just invest into a track. I guess this isn't too bad. It doesn't really expose anything. Yeah, if you're down with the crown, you put the crown in here, and at the end of every season, they're going to pay you out. So, for instance, with the amount that I have staked away right now, for instance, I'm getting back like 20, 25 bucks. But it's only for like a week. So, we'll get that, and it's based on the amount of racing that takes place on the tracks. So, I should get back about 100 bucks at the end of the month. I also get the crown back. So I get all the crown back at $100 every month. And that'll continue to get more and more. And at the same time, you can always pull that crown at any moment and sell it. So for instance, when crown went from 3 cents to 48 cents, I was able to pull out whatever I wanted and sell off. The only thing I lost was my payout at the end of the season, which at the time was very, very minimal because there wasn't many horses left racing. Now we have all the babies on the track, races are popping off left and right. So that's kind of like the short and skinny of
what's the
crown token.
For people who are listening?
What's the what?
The cash out cost?
The cash out's 1%.
Okay.
Yeah, and typically we were able to get in with credit card, debit cards, like VB and Palm. However, like a week and a half ago, BMO changed to Breeze or some shit like that. One of the payment systems online, they changed names.
Of course.
And what happened? So when they changed names, apparently, they had to like reapprove with Visa or some shit, like for the credit card payments. They put out some statement or whatever that we got wind of. So we were waiting because it wasn't a photo finish thing. We were just waiting for like BMO or Breeze, whatever the fuck they're called now, to kind of like go in there and I forgot it's like Fun Wallet. I don't know if you guys see this. I think
Shelby Cobra's asking if she should get the Superman since she's on the list. Should I say yes?
She's got a Blue Beetle.
No, how were you able to get the Superman?
I don't know. It just put me in the queue, and I'm in already.
You just buy it. She doesn't have a beetle, but somehow she's getting it.
Oh, you talking about Palm?
Yeah.
You talking about Palm? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, you talking about the comic? Yeah.
You think that's
I was just talking about the.
I already bought it. Just buy it.
I was like, because we still got a half hour left on that. Yeah, I didn't even look to see what the legendaries were going for, or how many were minted rather. I don't really care. I got hosed. Like we didn't even talk about that, man. I got hosed on Rainmakers last night.
Oh yeah, well you told me just the crazy prices and everything. Did you bought in?
I should have stayed away. Yeah, I mean I didn't lose out. I didn't lose, but so they dropped packs a couple days ago, and I kept saying, I'm like, man, it just didn't feel like there was any hype. No one's making videos about Rainmakers anymore.
Right.
Even Rainmakers isn't making videos about Rainmakers anymore. So I was like wondering. I was just wondering, like, does anybody give a shit, right? But then these packs came out, and they flew, man. They flew off the fucking shelf, and then they were reselling like $50 packs for $108, and I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, I should have just loaded up my account with $1,000 in Rainmakers and just fucking bought them out and just flipped them, right?
Right.
But I didn't. So then last night they dropped 3 separate packs, okay? And they were $40 each. And I knew that they wouldn't sell for the same amount. But these packs had like the high cards in there, the legendaries and the Rainmakers, which the other packs didn't even give you the option to get. So I was like, man, these packs could pop off.
Right.
So I did it. I went through, loaded up the account, ready to lock and load, bro. Fire away, BE. I was number 1,000 on every single fucking queue that opened up. And got screwed on every single one. But the other day, me and my homie were number 150 in line and number 250 in line. Oh, dude, and last night, he got in the first drop. They limited you to 3 packs, so he was able to get 3 packs at 40 and sold them for like 80, I think. Basically doubled his money.
Yeah, why not? That's easy money, right?
And then, but the plan was, get in, max buy all 3 drops and then double our money on each pack, right? And open up some free ones. But dude, yeah, we got fucked. Every queue I was number 1,000 or higher, and I did not land anything. I actually bought packs on the fucking secondary market like a freaking scrub.
Did you lose out or not? By the way, I almost got a one-handed snipe. You probably saw me go like this. I got 433 for $1.98. So guys, if you just want to sit and snipe and make a few gems, if I can do that and take as much time as I did, you guys can snipe some decent stuff off of here. Not financial advice, right? Of course not.
That's right. If
Yeah,
I can do it, you can do it.
Just move on to, we'll just do PFL and forget that crap. I don't see the Superman action comic drop on McFarlane Digital. Mo? That's more...
yeah, I just went to the homepage and then it said digital drop. I clicked on it. That's the page I'm at right now. Nah, I should probably... Nah, I'm not going to connect my wallet because I'm not even getting in. Like, there's no shot.
I even... and you... is this public access? Can they use credit cards or no?
Yeah, see, this always changes for me in New York because people tell me all the time they can fund their MetaMask with a credit card. I cannot. I will get errors and kickbacks. The only way I can do it is through PayPal. I have to go through like PayPal, so I'm still paying all these fucking stupid fees. I'd rather just go to Coinbase, basically, is what I do. Yeah, McFarlane's.digital/mint.
There should be a mint Superman 1000 button in the top right. Eldraldera. Sorry, man, if I just chopped up your name there. But yes. I don't have it up because I'm on a little phone and a little laptop, like a mini laptop. So I've got nothing going on here. It's all mode today.
On a little phone.
It is mode. Yeah, I'm gonna switch now. I'm gonna switch to the S23 Ultra and return this freaking iPhone 13. I'm leaving Apple. I'm done. Except for my tablet.
Ultra.
Yeah, the that Ultra 23, man, the video I can take with it. I just bought, what do they call it? Like a stabilizer, handheld stabilizer. I forget what they're called. A gimbal. Is that what they're called? Something like that? Like a 3-axis thing. So I'm excited to get that. So I can take real footage that I'll never use. Which is what it's all about. Let's see, what time are we? We're 12:07 here. All right. Yeah, our flight doesn't leave until freaking 11 o'clock tonight. It's unbelievable.
Eesh. Yeah, I think we'll probably we'll see what happens with the 12:30 drop on McFarlane. I'm gonna see how fast it sells out because I have a feeling it's gonna go super quick.
1,000 there? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's only 1,000. You can mint 2 per account, and all you gotta do is hold a shitty Blue Beetle. So
it ain't happening. No way.
Yeah, it ain't making it out of Allowlist #1. So if you wanted to pay that little bit of a premium for the Blue Beetle, which honestly at the time at 31 Matic was probably like what, $20.
Right.
It's actually not a bad little premium.
In hindsight, right? But like, it's just there's so much risk here with all these projects. You just have, I don't know. You just got to stay focused. That's what I'm not going to run all around and try to catch things that I can't catch up to. It's not going to happen. But I will get my detective #1, hopefully. Hopefully that pays off.
Yeah, man. I hope Batman #1 next week, man. I hope that's going to be successful. Are you gonna go live with me for the pre-drop, like the early morning one? Or are you gonna just?
Do I have to get up to do that? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, that's what I give a shit about the most.
Yeah,
I mean,
nobody ever does that anyway, so we'll probably capture about 3 or 4 people. So yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I don't really care. I try to go live with the photo finish stuff anyway when we don't go live. So people want to stream, let them stream. Give people options of where to go. I don't really.
Yeah, no, it'll be fun to.
No sweat off my skeletal sack. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I want to see. This would be my first going for an early access. So if I get it, That would be fun, especially if I get like a low mint. I'd be happy about that. Who wouldn't? Ooh, I just sold something. What did I sell? Nice.
Biggest bro in the building. What's
Hey,
going on, biggest bro?
good to see you. I'm gonna need you, man, because you're 6'5", kick ass, to come with me to Frontier Airline headquarters, and we're gonna bash some heads in a
Whoa, 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 whoa! In a video game, yeah.
video game. You got to give me a chance. You're like Shelby Cobra. You don't even give me a second to say that, what I meant to say. I always get in trouble.
Oh, maybe you gotta. Maybe she probably tells you what I tell you. You gotta do a better job.
I got to do.
Don't.
I do need to do a better job.
Yeah, sell it. Yeah, sell it right.
Right. I am
Shit.
big bucks here. 12 gems, people.
Where's
12
BE?
today. Small moves here.
Oh, there's BE. I was trying to get him on the screen with me. There we go.
Oh, okay. Nobody wants to see me anyways. It's all right. They
There
might
he is.
do my little cat thing.
Listen. You say that all the time, Shelby? You say listen? Because I say that shit all the time. Like, yo,
Oh,
listen.
he does. She'll go like,
Like, yo, listen,
He does-
motherfucker. Listen here.
Yeah.
Listen.
she'll go, listen.
Listen. I'm like, listen. Linda,
There she does.
Linda, listen.
She's like, listen, if you keep fucking doing that, you're gonna end up under a tree. I'm just telling you guys. So when I end up under a tree, she did it.
What the hell is in your background? What is that? What was that poster on the wall?
This right here is a martini glass.
Oh, it actually looked like one of your happy tree friends.
Ah, yeah, nobody wants to see that. Let's go and let's add. Oh, yeah, the biggest bro, Spirit and Frontier have totally bent me over and gave it to me without Vaseline this last week by canceling flights and screwing us and all fun stuff. All fun stuff that are great for creators who want to, content creators who need content, and are going to try to make it go viral to screw them over and get the laws changed. But yeah, just remember, guys, if Frontier offers you a voucher, make sure you get to use that full amount as much as you want with whatever time period, and that's not good for one fucking use, which is the stupid effing thing I've ever heard of, and that's what Frontier did to us. So yeah, I'll let you know. We're gonna call it the skin and bone law, right? If we get the law to change that, all the airline had to do was give me actually the small print. Like literally, there was no way for me to see the small print. They're like, we'll send you the email if we need you to give up your seat. So all they have to do is give us the small print, and then I would have told them where to go and never have, got my BS 1000. Yeah.
It's true. It's gonna be like dun 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 dun. It's gonna be a whole fucking attorney show with me and
Got her.
That's a new television show coming this fall, chat. Skin and Bonesiewicz, attorneys at law.
Right. Let's see here. This is the name of the guy who made it, I think. Oh, it's 1L. Here you go. This is the martini picture. That's the name of the guy who did it, and that's not. I'm assuming that's not a real signature. This looks like it could be a starving artist type thing. I don't know.
Right.
It came with the house.
Oh, I just got a message, BE, from Frontier Airlines for you.
Yeah, are they mad?
They said, "Oh, you thought you were gonna pull one over on us, huh?"
Oh, that's funny. Hey, Hanano is in the house. Good to see you, man.
Hanano in the building.
We're talking.
Thank you the other day. Thank you for the support the other day. We saw that come in.
Both of you.
Yes.
He also sent money, and I did not shout that out. So, thank you, and definitely check out Hanano and D, and check out their podcast. Check out their channel. It's great content. And for you people in California, they are up late. So great content at night. And same with the biggest bro. And they all like to get together and do stuff. So that's always fun to watch if I am allowed to be up. So, yeah. Am I a cuck now that I'm married? I feel like.
I mean, you said it, not me. I mean, people in my private messages might have said it, not me.
All right.
Um,
I
you know,
realize that
everyone on the internet might say it, but not
they
me.
might say you're not going to say it. You feel it in your bones, though, right? Like,
That's right. My singular bone.
yes, you're seeing right. Oh my lord, 1998, guys. If you want this. Oh wait, did I sell my last thing?
Yeah, I think Ronnie Lotto brings up a good point because if you're a cuck, yeah, I don't know if you know what a true cuck means. If that's the case, and I don't think we really want to discuss your private life that way. However, a simp, yes, a simp might be
A better term.
a better term, yes, because I mean we
like-
could all.
But like people use that term interchangeably for,
Well, people use a lot of words interchangeably in 2023, but a cuck is someone who watches his
Yes,
or
it's
someone who
with-
watches his wife get banged out from another dude
right,
and
right.
like enjoys watching it. That's a true definition of a
true-
cuck. Whether or not we're using what people are using it for these days, I don't know. But I've also had people telling me that that they were born a toaster.
Well, it looks like Ronnie's totally okay with it. I would
Wait,
not.
seriously?
As Shelby Cobra says, she does not share her toys, and I do not share my toys. So, yeah, I don't think I would like that. But to each their own, right?
I mean, listen, I was raised with the mentality of sharing is caring, but I was also raised with the mentality of you don't mess with a man's woman, you don't mess with a man's money, and you
Right.
don't mess with a man's livelihood. So,
and look-
swing it. Okay.
Shelby Cobra is not happy with me.
Yeah, apparently not. She's like, babe, I can't believe you didn't understand what a cuck was.
No,
I mean, you brush up on your cuckology.
Yeah, no, that term is certainly used in other ways. I've heard it used in other ways. But yeah,
That's because people that use it in other ways don't know the true meaning. Like, people's like, oh, I heard someone say they're getting cucked. Like, oh, I got cucked once, and people hear that. And it's like, oh, it means I got burned. Like, if you think I got cucked means I got burned,
no,
be like, you really never been cucked before.
you're kind of a yeah. I don't want to get into it since some people sound like they like it. I'll just talk to you later about it. I'm not going to get any more in trouble than I already am.
We're not giving our opinions on it, but I think this is a problem with society these days, is we don't actually have a baseline of what a definition of a word is.
We don't have a definition for what facts and all that stuff.
No, we do, but that's what we do. But people try to change the definition because, I mean, again, right? Like back in the day, a fag was a cigarette. You know what I mean?
That's the term they use in England. We never
Right.
use it.
But that's what I'm saying. But nowadays, you can't even say that.
You better be careful. You're gonna trigger Shelby Cobra with that.
No, I'm talking about a cigarette. No, I'm using it. But no, I'm using it in the. But yes, I'm saying, right? Like, people, you can't ever get mad because if someone ever came up to me and they were like on the street and they asked me for one, I wouldn't. Even if I was in San Francisco, I wouldn't get offended because I'd be like, oh, he's just a bloke, and that's what they call him, right? But like,
Right.
in certain contexts, yeah, that's definitely offensive, But again, I don't know. To me, I always look at context, not necessarily the word itself. But if someone walked around and they told me like, yeah, I love getting cucked because they feel like it has a different meaning, I'm like, let me just sit you down and tell you what getting cucked actually means, and then you may never actually want to say that again. That's all.
Me? No, I'd still use it in the same sense.
Well, then you might get a lot of weird looks.
Well, I mean, I won't normally say, it was apropos in that situation and what I was saying. I'm not saying I am anyways. It just, I thought it would be funny, and boy, it turned into not funny at all. So
Well, because you're putting, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm all about, making fun. I make fun of my girl all the time. But if I walked around telling her I'm a cuck, then she'd be taking umbrage with that too, because she'd be like, well, dude, if you're walking around telling people you're getting cucked, and people think I like to get banged out by other dudes, and that ain't a good look for me.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, as long as we clear the air, we don't want people watching the VOD, watching the replay later on, thinking that BE and Shelby Cobra are swingers. You know what I'm saying? Or you're a cuck.
Right. Well,
we just basically want to set the bottom line here.
You do have to realize people watch like 30 seconds and turn it off. So I don't know if they watched it long enough to get your caveats there, but if they did, then we're protected. If not,
no, they will, because if they tune in and they're like, oh shit, BE's a cuck, now they're locked in.
they're locked in.
Anybody that tunes in the cuck content is going to be there for more than 30 seconds because they want to know the who, the what, the where, and the why behind the cuckening, right? Like nobody just gets cucked on without knowing that they're being cucked, right?
Do skeletons like that thing? I don't know. Does that run
No,
in the family?
no.
Okay. I'm making sure. I didn't think it did. I knew you guys were tough and wouldn't want to see that, but I had to make sure. I don't want to offend any skeletons out there. You know how it is.
No, I mean, how many cucks could a woodcuck cuck if a woodcuck could cuck wood kind of deal? I mean, never in my ball game, right? Like
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, I mean, cucks of a feather fuck together, right? Like skeletons like me, we don't really see that type of ideology. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a one woman skeleton, right? Like,
right.
Honestly, I don't even like to. Truth be told, I'm 42. I've been banging since I was 15. I don't even like the fucking general these days. Like I'm so tired. It doesn't, it just doesn't do it for me. And right now, Shelby Coben and other women in the chat are probably like, I'm glad I'm not married to this dude. But it's just a sad fact. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can tell you that, but that's all right. You're going through your midlife crisis. What you need, what will cure it, is getting the Lambo on Saturday from Vivi.
I already tried that. I already tried I tried my original Lambo. I let the windows down, let my hair down. Just didn't give me that feeling.
Oh Lord, did I miss something here? What are you talking about, Shelby Cobra?
Oh, you missed a lot.
Oh,
mainly the words that were coming out of your mouth before you said them. But and you triggered this. You basically enabled this entire conversation.
Oh, that's great. This is money. I love it. I was just curious what was going on. I missed a few things here. And obviously Shelby Cobra is all about getting us views and subs. So there you go.
No, selective reading. Did you not see the end? She has a limit.
I do have limits, but the limits have not been met yet. That's the thing.
No, there was a line, BE, and you finger blasted right past the line. You weren't you weren't even just trying to like gently caress the clit. You went right past the line. No drink, just no lube, right in. You just went right over the fucking line. So yeah, welcome back.
I don't feel like it did, but we'll find out later.
I feel like chat's with me on this one. If we could do a poll, I feel like chat's with me on this one.
Oh, hold on. Let's wait. It won't let me start a poll. Oh, I got to close this one.
Because even the chat, even the YouTube algorithm knows you're wrong. Doesn't want to hurt your feelings.
Do a poll. You're going to tell me what to write here. Let's do it.
Is BE a cuck? No. Is BE
question? What's the question? Go ahead. Let's do this. Go ahead.
The question now is Mo right?
About what?
Just that's it. Is Mo right?
That's not good enough. Come on, give a little bit more context so people can actually know what they're doing.
No, see, look, even Shelby right. Jesus, babe, Mo is right. See, and she said that after I said it.
Yeah.
So is Mo right? Should be the only part of the poll.
Here we go, guys. All I need, I'm just telling you, I just need one of you to say no. That's it. And then
true.
Then I win. Oh, you fuckers! Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go.
God damn it. Who's on BE side?
How come I can't even vote? I can't even vote on my own poll. There we go. I like how it's just going back and forth.
Oh, now you're a Democrat. Now you're trying to move the freaking goalposts out here. Holy shit. Damn liberals. Making my life a living hell. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Thank you. Now he's got ammunition. Because if we whoa.
He's with me. He knows what's up.
Stood up you. Sit back down, Bob. Remember who's producing your damn birthday party next week. All right?
Oh, Lord.
I stood up for you. Okay. I'll remember that.
Right, listen.
Just remember that I keep the future of your channel in the palm of my hand, Bob, because I control all the scenes, all the content next week. So you better hope I don't put some big old floppy dick on there. All right? And get your ass banned.
And he controls this one, and he can do whatever. He's got a lot of power as a skeleton. Listen to you guys talking about what I told you I'm a moderate liberal. I'm not a bad guy. And being from Missouri, that is like a conservative in California. So I mean, that should mean something. But I love Bruin 88, and I get why people are pissed off. So I get it. Now back to I've got 38% that are with me out of the 3 people that voted. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate the one person that I wasn't even going to try to skew the vote. This man actually had to get on there and try to push his own propaganda and skew the vote.
Hey, this is what we take days. It's all about propaganda, man.
Yeah, because you can't win. You can't win without changing the numbers. Liberal, get
Well,
on my side. All right, come on over to the red side.
I just, that's what we all do. We got to change the numbers to make them work, right?
Yeah, we're the people that just fuck people on a daily basis, but we come out and we tell people, by the way, we are fucking with you, and we'll go right back in and we continue to do it until they say otherwise. That's how we roll.
Nice.
And on next episode of Skin and Bonesowitz, Attorneys at Law. Yeah, this was a funny stream to wake up to. I don't know. I just told B, I'm like, listen, we can stream. I was like, but there's gonna be very little VV and a lot of everything else because I am lit and in the shit as usual.
Right. He's entertaining me. He's keeping me up because I've been up since, I don't know, 5 a.m. I'm already exhausted. We got D in the house. Oh, I did have like almost the worst migraine I've ever had in my life yesterday. No drugs could take care of it until like, I don't know, 10 or 11 last night. So that was fun. Love when that happens.
Yeah, D, nobody knows. Apparently, BE's a cuck, but we're finding out more info as time goes on.
I tried to give you the definition, but as you can see, skeletons don't have ears, so they don't hear everything that you say. So yeah. But then he's winning this vote, so I don't know what that.
Because you gave us your own definition. You don't just get to make up your own. That's like when I have a debate with people or an argument, and they're like, "Well, I really feel." And I'm like, "Listen, if we're gonna debate your fucking feelings, it's gonna be a long day."
Go back to Ronnie Lido, where he said it used to be cuckold, which is the real term, and it was shortened to cuck, and then it was changed, and it was changed to my definition because I said so.
Yeah, and you like to be cucked, and he said that he is a swinger. And again, shout out to Ronnie. Again, it's some people enjoy this. He is a swinger, so he doesn't mind living up to that lifestyle. However, you were all of a sudden you were offended by it, and then you realized you were trying to be cool and use like these young Zoomer words that you didn't even know what the hell they meant. And now look at you. Now you're making Shelby Cobra look bad. Now you have to fly. No, now you have to fly home separate flights because she's got a restraining order against you. True. Now you have to go home. Now you have to move out. Now you have to go find another place to live. You see how there's one misinformation in your brain, one piece of information.
It's not misinformation, and it was self-deprecating. So I mean, it was like basically I was just making fun of myself anyway. So it doesn't even matter what term I use.
Right, but look at your finger. Hold up your left finger. Hold up your left hand ring finger. No, not like a cat. What is it with you fucking doing things like a cat? Yeah, you see that's a wedding ring, right?
Yeah, is that?
Yeah, the second that goes on your hand, okay? No, this is not a time to scratch post. This is we're in damage control mode now. This is where we have to try to save your marriage. All right?
I don't think we're in damage.
You have a ring on your finger.
Yeah.
Okay. And that means that you don't get to make self-deprecating humor jokes anymore.
Oh, I get to do it all the time.
No, we're trying to teach married men or future married men how this works. Okay, I'm not even married. I understand how it works. You can't make self-deprecating jokes because now it makes Shelby look bad.
No, it doesn't make her look bad.
You telling people that you're a cuck doesn't make Shelby Cobra look bad. I'm pretty sure if Hanano walked around saying that, D would whoop his ass.
Which was just like more of like a wuss, then yes, that I believe that's the correct definition. No, he's digging his hole deeper. I'll dig this motherfucker so deep, I'll be in China by evening.
Yeah, so. There's more shovels here than we realize.
Exactly.
My lord.
This is gold. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, no, I'm just leading into it. I know neither one of them actually are offended by it or care. I am way too high for my own good today.
But are you still doing the fried stuff? Because can you send me some of that?
No, I'm high. I'm just high on life. I'm high on life. Just you ever just wake up and just breathe and just be like, excellent air, clean air. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a nice when you wake up and there's football on tonight. You know what I'm saying? And you're waking up and it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day to be alive.
It is
a beautiful morning.
And I am looking forward to my Frontier flight tonight, so it's going to be exciting. You know what I said, for all this bullshit, can you give me like the front seats, like their first class, which is like everyone else's regular shitty seats? They're like, no, but we can put you in the emergency exit. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. So Which, can you believe they charge $60 extra for their emergency exit because you get like 4 inches extra space? What kind of BS is that?
I mean, I just can't believe you're going so hard at the Frontier and you got to fly with their asses later. I would cause problems after I leave. Like, that's like when I pull up, me and my girl pull up to McDonald's or some shit, right? And she's had like a bad day at work. And, you know, people that work there sometimes are just stupid as fuck. And they'll be like, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. What was that? And she'll cop like a little bit of an attitude. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, these people are making our food.
Get shit on. That's what my mom complains about her food. I'm like, can you complain after we eat before they
exactly
on our food? Yeah, no, I got you.
Hey, you don't send steaks back. If the shit's a little raw, you roll the dice and you fucking eat it. You know what I mean? Like you don't send it back. Because if you send it back, it's going in someone's crack. And then it's gonna come wind up on your freaking plate and you ain't gonna realize what you ate. Now that's never been a rhyme. That sounds like a nursery rhyme. Someone needs to put that on a T-shirt or a book.
I mean, you should just make a whole book. I mean, these are gems here.
They are gems, right? Moe's
like sending food back.
Nursery rhymes.
Lidos said he's never felt entitled. If I go to like, once this happened to me, I had a really bad experience at Fleming's, and they comped the whole meal and gave me an additional free meal. And I love the place, and I'll give them all my money. So sometimes I think it's okay, especially if you're going to be, you know, if they fix the problem and you reward them for it, I think it's okay. But yeah, I think like my mom would complain about something at McDonald's. I'm like, you're eating freaking McDonald's. What do you expect? I expect rat hair and rat shit in my food. So, you know.
I'm never going to complain about the quality control of McDonald's. The quality control of the people that work there, maybe. Yeah. You know, like, listen, I understand, you know, you're upset that you work at McDonald's, but just do your fucking job, you know? I mean, shit. Me and my girl go there all the time. It's a very simple order. She gets a meal. I get the value bundle with an extra, you know, double cheese. Right. And you'd be surprised at the fact these motherfuckers can't count to 3 because there's always 2 burgers in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then like my homeboy goes there yesterday while we're on the phone doing the Rainmaker shit. And again, simple order. He went to the same McDonald's that me and her go to, and he orders, and I'm like, bro, you should make sure you check that shit before you leave. And he didn't, because he just was in the conversation and forgot. And he gets home and he's like,
oh,
bro, they forgot my double cheese, man. And I'm like, yeah. And you're probably sitting there going, oh yeah, Mo, Mr. Know-It-All, telling me to check my order. Because listen, I know the quality of people that work there. Okay, they're idiots. They don't. Not only they're idiots, they don't care about their job. They just don't care about the job. Oh yeah, shit, the drop. 1 minute, yeah. It's about to be sold out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's a lot more that they're not. I mean, some are idiots, like in every job, but a lot just don't care about their job.
No, they're idiots.
They feel it's all automated. You have to check your food at McDonald's because, like, for me, what I do is I order it with nothing on it, so I know I'm getting it hot, and that really pisses them off. So. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Did you? You're not going for the Superman? You got a chance.
I'm not on the list. Not on the list.
Happy Meal once had a note inside saying we run out of toys. Oh yeah, that would be it for me. Like, that's the whole point, right? They used to have like just a generic toy in case they ran out of toys.
I mean, they used to be like, do you have a boy or a girl for a Happy Meal? What do they ask them nowadays? Is there another option? They're like, you want a boy or a girl toy? And they'd be like, I don't even know what my kid is, to be honest.
They know all the things. I've seen them run like double.
There's a gender neutral toy now?
Well, that I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's not here. That will be here at some point.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'm not on the allow list for Superman, by the way, so.
Yeah, McDonald's
we tried.
A good place to eat. Most fast food, the only place that I really trust, there's a couple. I trust Chick-fil-A, which is the best, I think.
It is top tier.
And
we should do a fast food tier list one day during the show.
Like a top 10. We have in St. Louis, we got Lion's Choice, which is roast beef. Oh man, it's so good. But I'm surprised they don't have it in more places. But yeah, as far as like national, some of the DQs, not all, you can get very lucky. There are some really good DQs out there, but it's not like a lot, right? Chick-fil-A's are definitely your best bet if you're worried about eating fast food, that's probably the safest bet.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A top tier. I mean, it's hard to put any like fast food burger joint on that list.
Yeah,
I mean, so you got like Five Guys. Five Guys is pretty good.
I'm not including like Panera, fast, where it's like a little higher tier Panera or something like that.
No, I'm only including like the McDonald's, Burger Kings, Wendy's, those types of places.
Jack in the Box, no.
Yeah.
Do you have White Castle out there? Or do you have?
Oh, absolutely. Belly bombers, dude. Me and my dad used to take down fucking crates of these things when I was a kid.
Oh, right. It'd be like you get 50 for $1.
Yeah, back then. Yeah, it was like $5 for a fucking crate sack.
Yeah, it's crazy now. I don't even know why I'm fucking sniping still. Sorry, guys. I'm always tempted to try to snipe something. Can't do McDonald's. Let's see. Good DQs close to my house. Yeah, if you find a good DQ, you are set. Now I like, and I would not count this as fast food. I mean, I like some of those like Tex-Mex places, I guess. Moe's Southwest Grill, that type of thing.
I say I eat the fuck out of Moe's like once a week. Yeah, Moe's is bomb, dude. Moe's is good food. I'm not a big fan of Chipotle.
I can eat that, but Moe's is good. None of them, have like their food frozen, which is nice.
Right. Yeah, well, you can watch. They cook their chicken and shit at Moe's like right in front of you.
Yeah.
Same with the steak. They cook all that shit. They chop it up and shred it in front of you. I mean. Biggest Bro got a Superman. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I did not make the cut because I did not own a Blue Beetle.
Yep, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like as far as buying all this stuff, I'm just focusing on a few things. I just can't keep chasing all these damn drops. That's my problem.
Nah, there's no point. If you do anything, just roll the dice, split a Philly with me, and pray Photo Finish continues to make it.
Who wants to buy here? I've got a good deal. Who wants to buy my R2D2 animated 275? It's going once, it's going twice. Let's see what the floor is. And somebody might be able to get it. Let's see what the floor is.
Biggest Bro, you don't even have to ask, man. You just got to say, hey, I'm going to show up and join you guys for the Lambo drop. It's not even a question.
Yeah, totally.
Listen, all you motherfuckers, man, that you guys have cameras and do your normal streams. Obviously, I tell you all the time, open invitation, man.
Yeah, so it'd be fun to have some of just the listeners on a little bit too, if somebody's interested. I know, like, I was excited about Ronnie Lido doing his magic on Cubathon. I know he had something come up, but yeah, I'd like to see that. That would be fun.
Well, we're gonna have a Skin and Bones talent show, so.
That's actually a good idea. We should. Like with the Biggest Bro, he said and I think this is great. I'd love to do it on our stuff. Is the Amongst Us do that game and get like the creators together to do it? And
hell yeah.
He brought that up, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. I've been thinking about it, and like I still want to do it. So.
Yeah, man. We'll start a new show. Maybe we'll do like once a month. We'll do Web3's Got Talent, and we'll have
Who wants to buy? This is a one-time deal only. $350 for my 275 R2D2 anime. The only reason I'm selling is because I have another one. I'm having drinking problems here. Jeez Louise. Anyone interested? Let me know and I'll put
Dennis Quaid having drinking problems.
Yep.
On tomorrow's tabloid headlines.
If you have
What is the Lambo drop anyway?
It's Saturday, same time as normal, I believe.
Oh, it's Saturday's drop. Okay.
Well, if you guys want it, I'm going to put it up for a few minutes for $350. It's all yours if you want it. I'm just trying to move a few things so I can make some plays. I got 1923 on that one, so I'm keeping that. I'm not going to sell that fucking thing. And I'm going to put this one for $350. If somebody wants it, it'll be up.
$350.
$350 for the R2D2 number 275 lowest mint at that good of a price. All right, it's up there for nobody to buy. Yeah, I got you, Bob. You're not a Star Wars fan. There's a lot of people who aren't Star Wars fan. My uncle thinks it's one of the worst B movies ever made. I mean, I disagree, but I'm not the biggest of Star Wars fan, but I do like Star Wars. So,
I mean, I don't like to say I got good taste, but I got good taste. No, I don't know. Space to me is actually one of the most fascinating things in the world. But yeah, the movie itself, I fall asleep every time they wind up in the laundry chute or the garbage chute, and then I wake up with I guess, a Job of the Hut, and then I'm always like, oh, all right, cool, man. So the ending's kind of cool, right? And then I watch the second one, and I cannot make it past. Like the first 15 minutes, I think it's like the snow. You ever have like movies where it's just like all white, like you're in the snow, it's almost like hard to see visibility and shit. And it's just like the walkers and everything. I always fall asleep in that part. I just can't do it, man. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Lord of the Rings, same thing. Second movie, they go into the cave. I'm now cold.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings when they're
Love the first movie though.
And The Hobbit, can't do The Hobbit either. I mean, good,
nope.
Good books, but like I'd rather read the book than actually see a bad movie. So, by the way, just an update: 36% say you're wrong, Mo, and 64% say you're right. So I mean,
yeah, but they're only no. But they're only doing that because they know that My Name's Mo knows it's a contrarian play. You know, you understand the psychology behind what they're doing. They're not actually telling you the truth.
No, I mean, but I thought you were going to say they're saying no because I asked them to say no, and that could be right. I don't know.
No. I think if I've learned one thing from Twitch chat, YouTube chat over the past decade plus of working with people, is that they just like to do what they're not supposed to do. You know, like little fucking children, and and it's fine because I'm a little child in other people's chats, and I'll play games, and I mean, I think most people that know when I go into their chat, I don't ever say anything nice or like fun. I'm always like busting chops and being that guy, right?
Yeah, but that's fun. Right, here we go. Let's try it again. I still think they're gonna.
You can't do it again, BE. It's already been done. The bit's been done.
No, here we go. We're gonna do it, and I bet you're gonna get 2/3 that. I'm no. Somebody's calling here. Uh-oh.
No, I think we skewed it with the whole cuck argument.
Well, I don't even know what we're talking about now, but I just wanted to put a poll up there. See,
I know you enjoy working the poll. We know.
I'm already losing, man. I don't even know what to say. Should I punch a hole in the wall?
No, like I said, I was just doing a social experiment before. Okay. Congratulations, Chad. You got an A.
We're 50-50. There you go. I guess this doesn't. Yeah. All right. Well, it was fun. Yeah.
Well, because now everyone's confused. Now they don't know what the hell is going on. I'm confused too.
I don't even. Yeah, I mean, I have no effing clue.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on a different planet, but that's okay.
There you go. It's usually Mo knows. That's his name. It's in his name. He's usually right. I voted no on both. What's up, OG Vault? Good to see you here. Yeah, they're giving.
See, Vault knows.
they didn't like my definition of a cuck because I changed it. But yeah, it is what it is.
No. See, that wasn't even the question. The question was overall, was I right? And that's the thing, nobody knows. But I felt that's why it's a social experiment, because then he said, I just voted yes because he knows that the man's usually right. And I feel like most people would go that way. But then Volt voted how I think most people would typically vote in a chat room, where they say no because Mo knows, now's my chance to tell him he's wrong. And that's why I think you would have won the vote. That was my thinking going in.
Gotcha. I should have had I don't know, like a third choice. That would have.
No. We can't have a third choice. We're not. There's no centrist here.
There's no indecision. You have
there's no indecision. It's pick a side, any side.
Well, I guess nobody wanted my R2D2 animated for $350. Come on, guys, open your pocketbooks. I'm just kidding. Only get it if you want it.
Open your pocketbooks.
Yeah. So, I guess I'm not going to be able to buy 100 moon cabbages. That was going to be my play. Not gonna.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, there's nothing going on here. Oh yeah, how is that air fryer, OG Vault? I need to drop by there next time. I think I'm driving to Florida next time since I hate fucking Frontier Airlines. So yeah, maybe I need to stop by and get some fries or something.
Oh, did he actually get the air fryer? I know it was a whole.
He got it. No, he got it.
Let's go, man! I'm telling you, air fryers are fucking lifesaver.
It's I like normally you have fried food, you get it home, you might as well just throw it out. Like I've revived every piece of fried crap that I've ever bought and put in my air fryer and revived it, and it's just as good as when you got it, and sometimes better because you can get it hotter. So I love.
Yeah, and I agree. They can pretty much revitalize anything. You may have to throw your marriage in there when you get home after some of the comments you made today. But
Yeah,
I'm
possible.
a huge fan of air fryers. Also, installing a George Foreman next to my recliner for my grilled cheese addiction lately. Also, another smart move.
I guess you don't have much grease going in that little grease tray from that thing.
From a grilled cheese, there's no grease.
No, unless I guess you could put a lot of butter on. Do they do?
I don't use butter on the Foreman. No.
Does he? He didn't come up with like a panini one, did he? He's crazy.
I mean, honestly, the lid's so fucking heavy on the new ones. It pretty much they all make a panini out of it. It smashes it every time, and I wish it didn't.
That's funny.
I like my grilled cheese. You know, I push them down a little bit when I make them on the stovetop, but yeah, I don't know. Listen, I get Texas toast or I get the butter bread, right, from the supermarket. And I just use that. This way I don't got to put butter on the grill or the Foreman. I never have to clean the damn thing. I wipe it down like before I use it again just to like get the breadcrumbs off from the previous grilled cheese. Which is a question, right? So I was thinking about that. I was having a conversation. I don't really have to do that, right? Because think about it. When you use a toaster, think about all the shit that's on that toaster that you ever clean off every time, and you just use it again, right? It's just fucking breadcrumbs and stuff. But I think about that. Like, do I really have to wipe down the George Foreman before you? Chat, would you wipe down between every use? I'm curious.
I would for sure. I'm trying.
I mean, I do, but my buddy's telling me I don't have to.
I mean, you might not. I mean, I would just because. Yeah, I don't know if I want like pieces of cheese left over sitting there for a while. Doesn't sound good to me.
But let me tell you how I would do it. So I make perfect grilled cheese on this thing. We're talking minimal contact. There's no butter. I make sure that every piece of the circumference of cheese is tucked inside the bread. Sometimes I even like peel off the cheese so it's like a millimeter inside the length of the bread, and I eat that piece of cheese. Some people might put it back on top of the other cheese to kind of get more melted cheese, but I also use Borden's. It's called like melted cheese or something. Very good.
I know.
Anyway, no cheese overlaps. No cheese melts onto the grill. So let's just live in a world where nothing touches it, and we're still saying we should wipe it. Is that what I'm hearing, chat?
I would still wipe it. What I'm more interested, did anyone think they were going to be getting like grilled cheese sandwich tips here on the drop zone? No, I guarantee nobody thought that. So this is amazing. Anything can happen on the drop zone with skin and bones. So you're getting
Everyone says wipe it.
Yeah, no, I would wipe it. I would for sure wipe it. But I guess.
Well, here's my reasoning, right? So when I use a toaster, not that I ever make grilled cheese in a toaster because that would be weird. Although I have done that. I've been so fucking lazy where I just toast 2 pieces of bread, and then while it's still piping hot, I throw the cheese on there, and then like I sit on it or I put it within my hands for like 30 seconds. Anybody else ever do that?
Never did. That's a skeleton thing.
Yeah, it's a skeleton thing, I guess. But anyway, yeah, sometimes I don't want to, fire up the grill. But my reasoning is when I use a toaster, right? It's vertical. So all the crumbs and all the crap like fall to the bottom.
Right.
But on the Foreman, if I put the new cheese or the new bread on top of the old crumbs, it's gonna like stick, right? Isn't it gonna like stick to my new sandwich? That's like my shit behind it.
Yeah, I think so.
But my boy's telling me, he's like, nah, you can get away with it, man. He's like, if you don't got to clean out your toaster, you don't got to clean out the Foreman. I'm like, I don't know if that's true.
I mean, that would be my advice to do it. I know Ronnie was saying he has issues with his air fryer and tasting. What are you tasting? Like metal? You think you're tasting metal? I mean, we just got one, from a registry, and man, it's the greatest thing ever. It's that TO95. It's a Cuisinart. Man, it's awesome. No problems, no weird taste. But maybe that comes on later. We've only had it a little while, so I hope not.
I mean, I've heard horror stories about air fryers, and again, mainly because of the plastic that they use or something on the device itself. I mean, I do know Cuisinart has always been a go-to in the kitchen for my family.
Yeah.
And half of my family were professional cooks and they own delis and all that shit. So I've always said if it was good enough for them, especially my mother, and she swears by cuisine art. That's
Yeah.
kind of what I always get. It's a little expensive though, but
Yeah, it's a little bit more, but you do that or KitchenAid. I know they have like cheaper. I mean, I love ours. It's good. It's not just good for frying. It's also a toaster. You put pizzas in there and stuff. But yeah, the air fryer part, man, that's a game changer. It is a game changer because I don't know if you've ever used a fryer, but man, that is not fun to clean. So just to be able to take fries,
what, like a regular deep fryer?
yeah, like a regular deep fryer.
Oh fuck that! Yeah. We shit. We used to have it at my house as a young kid. I remember a young age, like they're cool, man, but they're too much of a hassle.
I think Ronnie Lido is very sensitive taste buds, very sensitive taste buds. Because I don't taste any of that stuff. But maybe I'm just a lot older. I'm more used to it. I've been poisoned my whole life, and now I'm used to that stuff.
Oh no, the real poisoning is happening now.
Is it?
That's the poisoning. Yeah, even the food that we're cooking at home now, we're like, oh, this is so good. It's not from McDonald's. Yeah, that's what you think.
Right. If it's in
Like,
a box,
you wonder why 13-year-olds are bigger than 30-year-olds nowadays, and like why men are just like crying at like weird commercials and shit. It's like there's some weird hormone stuff going on, dude.
it's all in the milk. In that milk.
It's in the milk. It's in everything. But yeah, we're like Ronnie Lotto said, we're just all fucked. Yeah, man, it's almost 1 o'clock, huh?
Yeah, what's going on here? D's using
Great,
is that legal in Hawaii? Is that yeah, BPAs, yeah, all that fun stuff is delicious. I love it. Love my water bottles.
but
course-
a lot of stuff makes
Yeah.
crazy looking, vegetables and makes them look like they're, really, really good for you, or really, really nice. But eat that shit ain't so nice.
Bob, what is this?
I mean, grease. I'd rather eat grease, drink grease,
Well,
than
people
all
like
the other bullshit.
so what happened was, not that anyone cares, but in the 70s, they're all like, oh, fat's bad for you. Let's take the fat out of our food and we'll just put a bunch of sugar in there because fat's what makes you fat. And now, 70% of people are fat, and it's because sugar is what makes you fat. Now, fat isn't good for you for other reasons, but you need fat in your food and you need protein and fiber and all that to not actually make the food you eat turn into fat. You actually need a full protein and, but if you eat like me, then you can put on, it's not great. You really got to eat. I don't eat great all the time. You should just eat like meat, fresh meat, a potato. Anyone who says potatoes are bad for you is full of shit.
Nah, I'm majority kind of carnivore diet. Have been for a long time.
Oh, I love meat. Man, I could eat.
Yeah, meat, potatoes, eggs, stuff like that. But like, I also throw things in there that most people that are like, oh, if it's a strict carnivore diet, you're not supposed to eat that. And I'm like, well, the sad truth is that I can also eat whatever the hell I want and get away with it. So,
And cholesterol is good for your brain. Now, you don't want to overdo it, and obviously our bodies make its own cholesterol. But people who are like totally scared of, you should be more scared of something in a box than an egg. If you're eating 50 eggs, sure, that's not going to be healthy. But if you're having 2 eggs and
too much of anything, man, moderation's key.
Yeah, meat and potato guy. Yeah, yeah. Being in the Midwest, that's like what we eat, right? But I even chicken actually isn't as great as we think it is either. So I mean, you gotta be careful with any of that stuff. But it's much better to eat that stuff than crap that comes in a box like a TV dinner, which is very easy.
Not wrong. Yeah, like V said before, guys, we're not only dropping drops from NFTs and projects, we're also dropping knowledge, food facts, fun facts. Like I said, maybe we'll start doing some tier lists. We'll start doing some side-by-side tier lists of me and BE. We'll rank stuff. We got chat rank it. And
I mean, look at our current poll. We're at 50-50. Is BE right? You don't even know what I'm talking about. But
no, they just want me to be wrong. I told you that's the social I socially engineered the entire poll.
No,
So
try this, guys. I want you to say I'm not right. Can somebody vote that I'm not right? And let's make Mo wrong by making me not right. Something like that. Just
right,
vote.
but I already knew that you wanted me for you not to be right and to be wrong. So by you thinking that you're wrong and to be right, now I'm actually right and thinking that you're wrong without being right. Am I wrong?
Dude, I'm hallucinating now. What did you just say? I don't know.
Right, so you think that I want to be wrong, so now you tell chat that I'm wrong, but you really think that I'm right. But by knowing that, I already think that I already know that you know that I know that you're going to be right. So now I want to be wrong by telling people that I'm right.
Correct. How do you
Correct?
make a sandwich?
I just dip my ass on it, yeah.
Do you do it? Do you do it the way they do it in jails, where you use like the you know, cover it? What do they do? They take an iron and cook their grilled cheese that way. At least I've been told by a good friend.
I've gotten away with every crime I've ever done in my entire life, okay?
Okay.
Mainly because I never hurt anybody. I've never been to jail, sir. Okay.
I haven't either.
I don't know anything about prison life except you don't want to go there. That my ass wouldn't.
Right, exactly.
My ass wouldn't survive 12 hours in prison. That's the way I always kind of figured it out. And I was like, well, that's why my dad was always like, listen. He's like, you see all these amenities that you get in life, and I was like, well, we're a pretty poor household, Dad. I don't know what the hell you mean. And he was like, no, what I'm telling you is, you see how you get to wake up when you want, go outside when you want, piss when you want, eat when you want, go hang out. You know, he's like, you know how you get to do this when you want? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you never want to wind up in jail. He's like, because you lose all of that. And that's what he basically told me every day when I was a kid. He was like, man, it was like scare tactics pretty much.
It works, but you know, you do get a stainless steel toilet and sink that are all in one. I mean, that's pretty cool. So I don't know.
Can you like take a shit, wash dishes, and make wine
I mean, you
at
could
the same time?
exactly right. You could do it all. All you need is some bread, a shitty stainless steel toilet and sink combo. I mean, it could be worse, right? You're not getting that in other jails in other countries. So
How is that much different than like Europe though? Right? If I'm not trying to shit on Europe, but don't they like in the showers and stuff over there? Aren't they built into the shower? Isn't it like one big thing where it's like a drain on the floor off to the side, and like you'll be taking a shower and like mom will just come, or mum will just come walking in and like sit down on the shitter in like the same.
oh, because there's
Yeah.
only bath. Well, you know, Bob Sales is in England. I feel like they're much higher tech than that.
No,
But
I'm serious. This is like modern technology. I'm pretty sure
Well,
like
but
the
it's-
toilet and the shower are in the same like built-in thing.
You mean it's like I had an RV where the toilet was in the shower, a wet bath.
Yeah. Isn't that like but isn't that like the norm over there? Am I wrong? I don't travel. I don't travel much, but
I do know that Shelby Cobra was like, "F you, I'm not using that," and so we had to get another one.
yeah, I'm not showering on there while people pissing on the drain. Because you know most people got bad aim and they ain't pissing right down that drain.
Well,
They're probably pissing off to the side and it's gonna trickle down to where my feet are.
well, my son has a bad aim. I think that was the issue. Plus, we could go to the bathroom from like outside because it was a small space, and as a woman, she couldn't. So she actually had to go in there to use it, where we didn't.
True. I'm also raise a hand, shower shoes. I use them even in my own house.
Go
Even
somewhere else?
no, even my own house. I've used them in my own
Oh.
house my entire life. Shower shoes.
Oh, not in my shower, but if I go
I wear
in,
flip flops.
absolutely.
Oh yeah, no, I mean more so when I lived out in like Cali, because I didn't those roommates were some nasty motherfuckers. I was
There's no way, no way. I remember because I don't like that crap. I remember at the fraternity, there was one room that had its own bathroom, like that's mine, and I had to outbid everyone for that room just so I'd get the bathroom. Because I did not want to have to deal with like communal bathrooms and stuff.
Yeah, so you actually trusted that? So because if that was me, and you were like, I have to have this bathroom, guys, bro. When you left the house, I would be fucking with that bathroom so much.
It was locked away in my room.
I would have got in there. I would have figured it out. Unless you had full-time closed caption TVs.
No, it was booby trapped. You would have gotten hit by a shotgun in a video game. There's no way.
Shotgun.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, Mr. St. Louis. And fucking shotguns on the fucking door like he's fucking Annie Oakley. All right.
But that's actually illegal to booby trap anything. But no, you wouldn't have gotten it. And if that thing had a
No, I booby trap shit all the time, but I use pieces of paper.
so you would know if somebody went in, just so
Yeah, I always know. I always know. Yeah.
That I get. Too.
Yeah, if you put things like under things or behind things, and then people move them, and then like something pops out, they actually don't know what position it was normally in. So it's very easy. So it's very easy for me to come in when I come back to be like, obviously someone was fucking around. That shit got moved. I mean, I also have motion activated cameras all over my room, so if anybody actually did fuck around here, they would be on camera. So
I mean, we have a camera outside, and then she's got this. Oh, I hate it. It's called the Furbo, and it's for watching the dogs. And I feel like it's always watching me, but you can like give the dogs a treat if you want. You hit a button and it tosses out a treat. I hate that thing. I don't mind cameras outside the house. I don't want cameras inside the house. But
yeah, it's a little weird. Like I said, I like the motion activated stuff because if they're on and they're active, it's because people shouldn't be there, right?
Yeah.
So
right, somebody's breaking in. I know my dogs will bark so loud. I'll have enough time to grab what I need to grab and hopefully deal with it fast enough.
No, not me. I'm deaf. Like I said, pinhole my left eardrum. Grew up in recording studios. I'm standing in front of guitar amplifiers. The fact that I can hear it all at 42 or 41. I'm 41.
I have bad hearing, but something breaking in, I think I'd wake up. But I have slept through stuff. So I've told you this in the past. Shelby Cobra will stay up during storms because she's afraid I'll sleep in. So,
no, I sleep through anything. So, thankfully, my girl's got good hearing. But holy shit, man!
All right, so
1 o'clock. We gotta stop doing these damn things till 1 o'clock. How do you guys put up with us for so long? My lord.
I think we got 2 people in here. I mean, we are talking to 1,000, but I don't know how they can handle. I mean, I can understand me for sure not. How did we do this for 2 hours and 41 minutes? That's nuts. With me looking over this way half the time at my tablet trying to snipe stuff, which there hasn't been anything for like an hour, and nobody bought my damn R2D2. Well, well.
Couldn't even pump your own damn bags. So mission failure.
My bags on this show, Skin and Bones. All right, so I guess I should. I do actually have stuff I could do, and I feel like maybe it's a good time to break. I don't have any more cheese sandwich stories or anything like that. So
I don't have any more cheese tips either.
So I guess this is a great time to say thank you, everyone, for dropping by. We always appreciate it. It's fun to have you laugh and cry and want to punch me. But yeah, thank you all for coming by. We do appreciate it. We are going to be doing, I'll figure it out. I'm going to be camping, but we'll figure out how to do the Lambo drop and the Pink Panther. I think we're going to have Fromy on Pink Panther and hopefully the biggest bro. Maybe we can have a few other creators join us. That'd be fun.
Yeah, so Bob said he might be around for the Saturday drop too. So I know Saturday's probably a good day for more of like a round table. Yeah, because people that are home probably more on Saturdays. Now again, it's a shitty day for you this time around, but
yeah, it's all right. I get up early. We'll be good to go. So all right, thanks again, everyone. Mo, as always, thank you, and I'll let you take us out.
Yeah, man. Thanks as always for coming to join us. BE Shelby Cobra. Thanks for letting them. I don't know where the hell he's hiding out today, but thanks for letting him go there. Chat, thanks for hanging out as always. We will be back, I guess, for Saturday's drop. And yeah, as always, be kind, rewind, hates an ugly color, don't wear it. We'll catch you guys on the flip. Peace.